showtime.
Hey,
Greatest
Myth,
people.
how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Maxwell is too cute.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Totes, if I can use a word the kids are saying, I think this is a term the kids are saying these days. Totes adorbs. Is that accurate? Would you know what the kids? You don't know what the kids
I
are
don't know
saying.
what they're saying.
Never mind.
Yeah. So he is so cute. Yeah, I was gonna see him today. Actually, I was gonna babysit him today this morning, but
But you didn't.
well, they
You
did.
forgot. You slept in and then you
No.
forgot.
No, they didn't
That's not what
need me
happened?
after all. They did not need me to babysit. After
You were
all.
not
So,
needed.
I was not needed. So.
Oh, do you feel bad because you weren't needed by your own children and grandchildren?
Oh my God.
What's going on, everybody? Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Sharon at Sea Travel Monday Night Live.
What
It
is
is
that noise?
episode 774. Episode 774 tonight. I was counting earlier.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Sure you were.
774 episodes in a row. Congratulations. Can you guys hear us? Can you see us? Are we coming in loud and clear? Sharon, you're looking comfy in your sweatshirt this evening. Are you dressing down? Is it, you know what it is? Is it because we're in fall now? Is it a fall thing? What's happening?
I was just dressing comfortable, but I
Okay.
was in the cruising spirit, you might say.
Ooh.
And I saw my Norwegian little hoodie there, and I was like, I'm gonna wear that tonight because it's always really cold in here because Jamie cranks the air down really low.
Well, it's because
and I'm usually cold.
if you were a middle-aged husky man, you would totally understand that. I know anyone out there in the chat that's
I know it's
middle-aged and
still
husky
like probably
knows what's up.
I don't know if it's 100 degrees out right now, but it's in the 90s outside right now, so it is warm. But it is like 60 in our house, if that.
That's how I like it. I like it in 60. As a matter of fact, we went over to our friend's house the other night on Saturday for a little bit and did a little socializing. Might have had an adult beverage and spent some time chit-chatting with other grown-ups. And I walk in and I can't help but notice the thermostat is on like 76. And I'm immediately like, can you get that turned down, please? We need to take that down a couple notches, please. Let's go. And,
it was quite.
and they're like,
comfortable.
well, what do you need? What are you talking about? I'm like, can we go to 72 and then see where that plays out? And they're like, 72. I'm like, yeah, 72. We're grown ups here, aren't we? We can adjust the temperature, right? Lalito Loca said 76. Wow, that is an outrage, Tony. I know you feel me, man. I need airflow. I need cool air, and I need it to be circulating in the room. I'm like you ever take a drive with your dog, and the dog's just sitting in the back seat, maybe kind of whimpering and whining, and then you open up the back seat, and then the dog's like it just sticks its nose out the window and it's like sniffing and it's getting the fresh. I am that dog.
I don't think that's because it's hot,
I need
though.
cool, constant, fresh air is what I need to survive.
Okay, so does
keeps
that
me
mean
alive.
you need to sleep outside?
Anyway, what's up, everybody? Let's talk. Sharon, cheers. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Cheers, everyone.
What have you got going on over there? Tell the people what you're imbibing on this evening, Sharon.
I actually have it's a lemon drop. So kind of like I guess it's like a lemon martini. It's a lemon drop.
I prefer lemon teeny myself.
Okay.
I know you have some lemon stuff in there.
It's a lemon drop is the official name, but we can call it a lemon teeny if you want.
So many people in the chat are agreeing fully with me. I thank you for that, guys. I appreciate that. And I'll be copying everything that you guys say and playing it back for Sharon later. So thank you so much for that.
Oh my gosh.
Sharon, it's another night. Guys, if you're new, first off, welcome to Monday Night Live. If you're new here and you haven't been here before, let me introduce to you the reason why you guys are here. Sitting on my left, your right, is the one, the only, the lovely, the talented, the stupendous, the amazing, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Sharon from Sharon at Sea Travel. Can we get a round of applause, ladies?
Oh my
Come on.
gosh.
Please, put your hands together. Join me. A round of applause. America's travel agent.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
You're
she
crazy.
she
You're
hates
crazy.
when I do that. Every time at the end of the show, she's like, please, will you stop calling me that? It's ridiculous. And I go, why? I think it's a great moniker. It's a great nickname for you.
Oh my goodness.
So
Well, good evening, everyone. Anyway, so let's say hi to some people.
And the reason why you almost changed the channel as soon as I started talking, it's me. What's up? It's Amy. I'm here too. What's going on? Let's greet a few people that we see in the chat, shall we? Do you want to jump in there?
Are you gonna do it that way or
I don't know. You know what I don't even want to do it because I feel like people just get their feelings hurt because their name doesn't get said. So let's just
go through the
What
chat.
if we just pick one person out of the chat to say how many people are here right now? There's 230 people. Thank you so much, guys, for taking a minute out of your evening. I realize that there's a big football game on tonight. I'm not confused.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not confused. The Ravens are playing the Chiefs. And all I have to say is, let's go Ravens, right? Who's with me? Hello. Let's go Ravens. Beat the Chiefs. I need to keep within striking distance in the AFC West for my LA Chargers. But we realize that that's on. And so hopefully you're watching on two devices, the game here and us over here. But what if we just said hi to just one person? Let's just pick a random name out. Let's just pick one random name out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna point to the chat in here. I'm not gonna look because then it'll feel like I.
Okay. We have one special greeting tonight. Hold on. I'm scrolling it. Okay. No. As soon as you touch the screen, I'm gonna stop it. I'm scrolling the chat. You haven't touched it yet. Don't knock the monitor over. Don't knock it over.
Am I touching?
Are you touching? Push it a little bit more. Push a little bit more.
Who did I touch?
Papa Mozo! Toast for goats and cray cray adorns.
Hey, Papa Mozo.
What's up, Papa Mozo? He was right there. I'm sorry, my chat was jumping around for a little bit, and I'm like, wait a minute, you touched the screen, it's still moving. And the first name I saw was Papa Mozo.
Oh my God.
What's up, Papa Mozo? Great to see you. Of course, let's give a special shout out to Team Sharon at Sea Travel. Tonight we have preloaded their own special music into the show. So first off, let me give a big introduction. If this song doesn't tell the story about this woman, she's been with us for the duration. She's been here for the longest time. She's a lovely lady with a great family, a super sexy husband, and she's got her own channel called Nautical Nurse Nancy. That's right, everybody. It is Nautical Nurse Nancy in the house tonight. Let's give her a round of applause. She's got her own special music playing there. I don't know, Sharon, I don't think you can hear that.
Oh, I can't hear anything. Are you playing something?
Oh, yeah. Nautical Nurse Nancy in the house tonight. Rock on, girl, rock on. You are awesome. And of course, coming at you from the Northeast, the Upper Peninsula, up there in New Hampshire, where they wash the cars and the dog sometimes barks late at night. It's the one, the only, Leanne Francisconi, and of course, her amazing family. And how can you leave out the Ham himself? He's known as the Ham now after the last trip to Vegas. When the camera comes on, so does Brian Francisconi. There they are, the Francisconis, and that's their theme song. I think you've heard it before. It goes like this. Let me play that for you.
Oh, yeah. There
you go. That's the theme song for those guys. Great to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been what a wild start to the night. I need another drink to calm down. I'm a little wound up.
Bring the chat back, and we'll go through and we'll say hi to people.
Okay.
And if there's a question or something, we'll go get to it in between. But we're going to go through quickly and say
let's just first say, Sharon, that I am not afraid to admit that a few weeks ago, has been a month and a half now or something, a little while ago, we got the notification that our October group cruise was canceled. The one that we had planned for two years with our friends Tony and Jenny from La Lido Loca.
Yeah,
and
that was depressing.
We kind of saw it coming, and we knew something was going to happen, and we knew there was a chance. And I think it really hit both of us kind of hard. And I think for a minute we were just like, whatever, cruising. I don't care about you right now. I'm not going to think about you. I'm not going to worry about you. I don't need anything to do with you. I got our own thing going on. And did you feel that way at all? Were you kind of like, whatever, cruising took a back seat for a minute?
A little bit, but not completely. But I just knew it wasn't going to be happening right away. So yes. I kind of started looking into other things to do.
Daniel Field says, canceled your October group cruise? Say it isn't so. It is, Daniel. I'm sorry. I hope you got the message earlier. It has been canceled, yeah. And then, of course, we went to Cabo, and we had a great time. And then we had the amazing time in Vegas. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, check this photo out. I want to thank Joseph Hildebrandt for the work that he did on this particular. Last week I showed a photo of the trip, which is cool. It was just a phone. It was just a photo from the phone, but
we had red eyes and white eyes, and
I don't know if Joseph's out there, but he put together this picture. You may have seen it, but he did a wonderful job. He took a little liberty, and he was able to get us in front of a fountain and in front of the Bellagio, and he put that together, and the lights are on, and you can see everybody in there.
Yeah, he had the light on his camera. He came prepared to take a nice group photo of us.
What's really funny about this picture is there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 people that are actually wearing a mask in this entire photo, and I don't know why we couldn't get our act together to coordinate that. I think way up in the top left above Sharon is Anthony Plack. He's got a mask on. Timothy Walters he's got a half mask on. Mr. Chappell over there from Chappell Travel or Chappell Family Travels, he's got a half mask on. I believe that's Donna Leonard has got her mask on. Lindy Lou has a mask on.
The plan originally was to take a picture of all of us with the mask on and then have everyone pull them down and take a quick one with them all off, just so we had one.
Well, in the bottom right, Daniel Fields has his mask on.
Yeah, but it was so, I don't want to say chaotic, but it was just so hard getting that many people
not spontaneous
together for a group picture and having everyone stand still, looking at the camera at the same time and everything. So it just didn't happen.
And of course, and then you have me, and I'm wearing a mask. I don't know why you weren't like, hey, maybe you could have given me like, hey, Jamie, you want to take a mask off?
You have the picture. You have the other picture. You don't have the one with all the editing done on it. That one.
What do you mean?
With the logo.
Well, okay, yeah. There's the only thing. There's another. This is just the one that I got sent directly. There's another one out there that we sent that we posted with the Ship Show logo on there too. But it's just funny how there's only like 5 of us wearing a mask in that deal. It's just a little amusing. I got a kick out of that there. Poor coordination on our part to get it together. But that was lovely. So we had our Vegas trip and that was fantastic. But now all of a sudden, Sharon, I feel like there's a little bit of something going on. A little feeling going on with cruising coming back again.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, this is just a weird time of year. You know, fall's here. You know, people start getting in the fall mood. You know, next thing you know, the holidays are coming around. You know, and then hopefully cruising will be back, and hopefully there's a lot of fun. And 2021 is going to be a big year. If cruising comes back, 2021 is going to be a big year for a lot of people.
Yes. Oh, yeah. But as Bart Kelly said, that's a great picture to give to the contact tracer. It is, as well as any photo from inside of any Walmart or any place else where everything is being touched and handled all day long. But, you know, whatever.
Kelly Ronaldo says the police were watching us the whole time. Yeah,
they were. They were a little bit concerned about our group there, weren't they?
What we were up to, I think.
Hello, Griffin. Look, Griffin Alyssa in the house. What's going on, guys? Nice of you to take a break from the remodel of your tiny home, aka RV, to stop by and say hi to the cruise crew. Lovely to see you kids. But so Sharon, I'm starting to get a little excited about cruising again.
Yeah,
I'm starting to feel like it's not like I can almost reach out. I can almost reach out there. Yeah. I can almost reach out and just touch it. I can almost touch cruising. Yeah. Give me some good news, Sharon. Tell me about it.
I don't have any specific good news. I'm just really hopeful right now. So hopeful that I have a couple more cruises that are kind of just sitting there, and there's a good chance we might book them very, very soon because I'm feeling that hopeful.
You got your eye on a few things, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Anything you want to share? You want to tease? You want to throw a teaser out there or no?
Well, no. If you know, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know. Did you just give everyone a "Don't call us, we'll call you"? Is that what just happened? What just happened?
Yeah. Well, you know, that could change. I change my mind a lot with you know.
Yes, you do. I can speak as a married man about my wife that she does reserve the right to change her mind a lot. Yeah. Christine Elkins says, "I'm praying 2021 is the comeback year." You are so right, Christine. We are praying that as well. Leanne Francisconi's got her eye on the breeze. And Donald Nancy says, "Are you booking the celebration?" I don't know if that's...
better believe we will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I've already been thinking about that. We're definitely gonna book that one.
Oh yeah, that's the new ship after Mardi Gras, right? The celebration.
Yeah. In fact,
yeah.
In fact,
we'll
it
be
even
there.
crossed my mind to possibly do a group cruise on the inaugural sailing. Maybe.
Oh my God,
we'll
no,
see.
don't do that.
That might be too
The inaugural is too hectic. There's something will go wrong for everybody, and that people will be pissed off.
We will definitely be on that one.
That is my tip of the day, guys. No matter how much you want to be on inaugural sailing, if you haven't cruised before, don't go, because if something's going to go wrong on a cruise, that's an excellent cruise for it to go wrong on.
That is true. Sometimes they're a little hectic, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't go on.
I would go on in a minute because I can deal with.
Well, then why are you telling other people not to?
What I'm saying is that if you haven't cruised before, don't make your first cruise be an inaugural cruise. Oh yeah,
if it's your first cruise.
Because the hopes will be so high, and then something will be wrong. Things are slower. Things are a little disorganized sometimes. It's like when a brand new restaurant opens up. And you go in for dinner and you're like, man, it just took 45 minutes to get my water, and that kind of stuff happens. Yeah. So the Timothy Walters, what's going on, buddy? Said the Mardi Gras went out for her sea trials. That is fantastic.
She did.
That is great to hear. Larry Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, SAST family. The Thomases are in the house. 10 minutes late. Glad we're here and glad you're there. Nice to see you. Hope everyone's doing well. We are doing very well, Larry, and same to you and the family. Thanks for joining us. We sure appreciate it. Yes, Papa Mozo is saying that everyone needs a cruise. Nancy needs a cruise now. We definitely need some cruising. We need to get that kind of stuff going. Leanne says the ham is right at Brian. She agrees with me. Brian, when the camera comes on, Brian Francisconi lights up. He is unbelievable. Karen Griswold said, "Oh my God, Jamie, we don't talk like that. It sounded like a Boston, Jersey accent." That's in New Hampshire. Hey, I don't know where you. That's New Hampshire. That's how they talk up there. They talk like that. Trust me, I know somebody. I know a woman from New Hampshire, and she talks like that. And when I talk to her, I adopt the accent and I start talking like that and making weird sounds, and I don't know where it comes from.
Gosh.
It's just a weird
I don't know
deal.
where it comes from.
Who else is out there? Should we say hi to a few folks?
Yeah,
It's already 6:23. We barely cracked the crust of the evening. If I can.
We'll go back up a little bit and.
Go back up and what?
I mean, just scroll up.
Well, it's 6:15. I don't want to get too far behind. It's 6. Let's go to 6:20.
Okay.
And say hi, Lindy Lou. I did not take your virginity in Vegas. You're right about that.
You know what? That's so funny.
I know. Listen,
when we got
I
home.
appreciated the offer, but I just wasn't right. It just wasn't. I didn't want to. Listen. I don't like to break hearts. I'm not a heartbreaker, Lindy.
When we got home,
I couldn't do that.
I actually reminded him of that. He had completely forgot because everything got so hectic, and I reminded him about that.
About what?
About
taking your virginity? What are you talking about?
About the martini.
Oh, your martini virginity. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was talking about the actual one. But I am enjoying some tasty olives tonight, Lindy Lou.
Lindy Lou, he'll get you on the next meetup or cruise that we're on together.
Tess Alman said she wants to book the May group cruise. Do you think the rate might go down, or are there any fun ladies here that might want to share a cabin? If so, DM me. Holler at Tess Alman if you want to share a cabin.
Yeah, there was. Not that cruise. Never mind. It was a different one. Yeah, I don't think the rate will go down, to be perfectly honest. That it's the Mardi Gras, and it is getting very close to. They're probably going to take it off the market, so to speak, off the website before long, because it is getting close. I mean, I'm sure it's close to 60% capacity by now.
Yeah. Daniel Field says, I have no idea why I was wearing the mask. Daniel, I know you and I were wearing the mask. Like, this is a dangerous situation. We need to have our masks on. What the heck is everybody doing? Griffin Lister throwing a little Spanish. Hola, ¿qué estás haciendo, mi amigos? Hola, Griffin Lister. Buenas noches. Yo tengo muchas cervezas para ustedes. How does that sound? Speaking of muchas cervezas, did you know that today is National Drink a Beer Day? Did anybody know that? Let me know in the chat if you knew that already. It's National Drink a Beer Day.
Every day is National Day of something.
No, this is a real holiday. I just read about it today. I just found out.
A real holiday.
Yeah, Griffin Lister said cruising is coming back, bro. I feel it. A lot of people are feeling that way. It's something, there's a lot of talk about it. Okay, let's get serious for a minute.
Well, I have never. I said I would never really cruise around Christmas. Well, maybe New Year's, but because just because I like to be home for the holidays. But if cruising comes back in December, I've even thought about possibly taking a holiday cruise.
What?
Just because
Are we blowing off?
I want to cruise so bad.
What about what are we gonna tell Santa?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
We can't go on a cruise for the holidays. What if Santa?
I think Santa follows you everywhere.
No,
but
Santa has to. We have to be home for Santa.
Anyways,
that's the rules. Everybody knows that.
It has crossed my mind. I'm not saying we're going to do it, but it has crossed my mind because we want to cruise so bad that we may try to get out there pretty close.
Well,
to
Sharon's got a lot of plans. You guys don't even know. I can just be sitting here watching, working on a vlog or just watching a YouTube video or some television or whatever, and she'll just look at me and be like, "I think we're going to do this," and I'll be like, "What? What are you talking about? How can we do that?" She's like, I don't worry. Just don't worry. And I'm like, okay. Larry Thomas said transatlantic on the celebration. Oh, man, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
So a lot of people are excited that the Mardi Gras went out and started some sea trials, and that's very exciting. It'll be out there for about 10 days or so, and then coming back in again and saying, okay, this worked, this didn't work, what do we need to work on, and all that kind of stuff. And so that's exciting.
It makes me feel pretty good that it's going to make that February 6th sale date now.
Yes.
That it's, the shipyards, have opened back up enough. They're working on it. Everything. So
that's a good sign. Keith Williams said Mardi Gras looked good on that water. It really did. It looked good, and maybe that's what got me really a little bit extra juiced up and excited. So
we're so excited about it. We are even thinking about maybe hopping on that thing before our group cruise.
You're just giving away everything.
I don't know. We're just excited for the Mardi Gras now.
Oh my gosh. Carla McClendon, what's up? Terminal 3 had the information sign on testing it the other day. Ooh, that sounds cool. Terminal 3 over at Port Canaveral, right? That's where that ship's going to be at?
Yeah.
I'm so overdue. It's been 5 years for me, no cruising, said Lindy Lou. Oh, Lindy Lou, we'll get you out on a ship soon. Don't you worry about it. What's going on? Joseph Johnson, nice to see you. Garrett Labelson's in the house. Q's Cruisers. Diane Carlson is here. Do you think when they open cruising again, the individual ports and their respective governors will have the final word if a port opens or not in the U.S.? I am wondering. I don't know. I would imagine that once it's given the okay, I mean, the one governor or the one person that doesn't open their port when the others do is keeping so many people from working and earning a living and stuff like that. I mean, the money, the jobs, there's over 400,000 jobs that are created by the cruising world in the U.S. $50 billion in revenues generated by the ships. I know a lot of people talk about, well, the ships are flagged in other countries, and okay, we know about that. But don't be confused. Those ships bring a lot of economic good news to the U.S. when they are sailing. So we definitely need that to happen as soon as possible. That is for shizzle. And once that happens, it'll be off the chisel.
You know that's our new term? Alaska in May of 2021 for our anniversary. That will be a great way to spend your anniversary. And May, I will tell you, May is the best month to go to Alaska for the weather. So you picked the great month.
Very nice, very nice. D Incognito, thank you so much. D said give him a like if you haven't done it yet, if you like the content, if you love seeing Sharon here, if I'm not offending you too much with my obnoxiousness, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button on the video. We always appreciate that. What's up, Melinda Beauchamp? Nice to see you. Michelle M is here. Hello, hello. Patty McFall Monk. Look who's here. The ship show is in the house. What's going on, John, from the ship show? And maybe Kelly. Maybe Stella, maybe Caitlin's out there too. The whole ship show crew. I don't know if Doodles McShipshow's out there with Lisa and Bailey, his lovely family. So who knows what's going on. Robert Go is here. Sherry Giaquinto is here. What's going on? Back-to-back group cruise. Now that would be an adventure, she said. Sherry, you were right about that.
Oh, back-to-back. Oh.
That would be an adventure in going broke.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be doing that, but. That would be amazing.
China Pearl is here. And the Zoomer Brown's in the house. What's going on? Jose Lara said the best thing you can say in Spanish. Yeah, cervezas, right? Y tequila. Mi esposa es muy bonita. See? You know what I just said?
Oh, I really wasn't paying attention. I was reading the
comments. Thanks a lot, Sharon. I'm glad you weren't paying attention to me. I'm not sure what we're doing here then.
Sue
Just
O'Connor.
ignoring me. You know what? Let me move the chat a little bit so you can really concentrate on those comments. I'll piss you off a little bit.
Yeah.
Today is National Sons Day, Sue O'Connor said.
Yeah,
Are you
that's funny
sure?
because a couple days ago was National Daughter's Day. And
Hold on. Every day is National Sons Day, but there can only be one National Drink a Beer Day. As a matter of fact, I'm here to celebrate it with you guys. And I have I've got a beer here, and in honor of National Drink a Beer Day. Let me just get that. Let me get. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that just popped off there.
Wow.
And
someone else says it's National
cheers,
Sons Day,
everybody.
too. Let's see.
That's right. I don't use koozies, but when I do use a koozie, the only koozie I use is my Degenerate Cruisers koozie. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that.
And Gary Heaven says, it looks like I'm going on the Mardi Gras February 13th. Can't wait.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Charles Diekman says, I was not aware of this holiday. I celebrate it every day. Excellent. Sonia H is still ready. Amy Kephart here said, I have my next cruise booked for January. It better happen. What do you think? January? I think it's happening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right now, I'm saying we're going to be cruising in January.
I think it's going to happen.
I still don't know that every ship's going to be out there sailing in the U.S., but there will be some ships, I think, throughout maybe different cruise lines.
Daniel Fields is feeling it. He says, I felt that my October cruise was solid. Well, that turned out not to be solid. But now he feels his October 2021 cruise is solid. Yeah. And that is solid. That's rock solid.
Yeah, that's got to be solid.
That's like my abs. Rock solid? No one? Nothing?
Gosh.
Nothing there? Okay. Wow. Just don't touch his mouth, Sharon. Thank you, Knock Nurse Nancy, for pointing that out. Liz Breen is in the house, the mother hen from the ship show. Liz, please, come on down to the front. We have a VIP chair for you right in the front row so you can get a great look at everything. You're right up close. Just watch out later when I do smash the watermelon. It gets a little messy. So it's my comedian Gallagher joke. Let's see. What else? What else?
Is here. I see the world with Chris. Chris Barnett is here.
What's up, Chris Barnett? Emily Archer's in the house tonight. Ruth Todd is here. What's going on?
Hey,
Ruth said, Sharon, he said you are beautiful. Yeah, I know, Ruth. See, I say that online to 250 or so people. Sharon's like, what'd you say? I wasn't paying any attention to you. Unbelievable. Michael Anto Giovanni said, oi, let's have a martini. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I got a dirty martini right here. Look at this thing. Is filthy. There was some stuff at the bottom of the olive glass. Look at, oh my God. That is, ooh, man, that is disgustingly dirty, isn't it? Let's try that out.
Yeah, it's so dirty. Your glass looks dirty.
The glass is clean.
I know, but it looks dirty because martini's so dirty.
That feels good. And that feels good. And I'm off tomorrow, so you guys know what that means. Marilyn Moore said, sorry, Jamie, I will not drink beer. All right, I'll drink some for you, man.
I am with you, Marilyn. I do not drink beer. I don't like beer, and I don't drink beer.
Tess Alman said, the best thing in Spanish is una Cuba libre, por favor, y aquí es la llave para mi cuarto. I don't know what the last part means. I'll translate that later and see what it said. But Sean McCroskey's glad that's not Corona. I would drink a Corona. Sean, I got to tell you, there's a lot of confusion out here. The beer Corona has nothing to do with the virus. Just so you know, it has they are totally unrelated. It's just a coincidence. The beer is named after a crown, and the coronavirus is named after the points. The points on it look like a crown, and that's how it got the name. So there you go, guys. You learn a little something every time you come here. Keep that in mind for the end of the show. We're going to ask you that question. Garrett Labelson is here. What's going on? He had a lovely trip to Rocky Point, Mexico this past week. We were very jealous. He posted a lot of pictures. Yeah. Looked like a blast for you and your lovely new fiance. It's weird saying that as opposed to an old fiance. It's a new fiance. You know what I mean. Your fiance.
Why don't you say fiance?
Fiance. Thank you very much. Yeah. Our Carnival Magic Cruise in January was canceled. Rob, I'm sorry. Rob, you and I should be sitting here chatting about the amazing time that we had on the Carnival Dream in early September, and we're not. And that is a damn shame. Do you think the Panorama will sail March 2021? Said Linda Purcell. I'm
going to say yeah.
Okay, you heard it first right here. Sharon is confirmed.
Wrong, but I'm going to say, right now, I'm going to say yes.
That's awesome. Hanny from the Beach Life, what's going on, buddy? Lovely to see you. Timothy Walter said, I heard that when cruising starts, one of the proposals is passengers won't be able to get off the ship in port unless they're on an excursion. Have you heard about this, Sharon?
That's what they're doing over in Europe right now. there's been some talk about several different things, but nothing's completely, I guess, I don't want to say approved, but they have some things they've thrown out there, they put together, but nothing's official yet, I guess you might say. So, but from what I understand, they want to make sure whatever excursion company is used, it's one that I guess they feel good about, it's reputable, it's also everything's done safely. So I guess with that being said, there's a good chance that they may want you to book through the cruise line because they're probably going to monitor what excursion companies are used at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know that that'll stay in effect for a long period of time, but maybe over the first few months of cruising it might be, just to kind of, as they kind of get back out there and, you know, make sure everything is done in the safest way.
Well, it's fine. I think that has a lot to do with the whole contact tracing and knowing where you were and who you were in contact with. So if something does happen, they know how to get in touch with people, and they can say, okay, if you got it, then we need to let this excursion company know. And if that excursion company, they need to let people know who are with them, you know, the week after and all that kind of stuff. And
I mean,
that's just official protocol paperwork type of stuff.
I know that will hurt some of the locals a bit. But I mean, personally, we like to book our excursions outside of the cruise line. We do pretty much 99% of the time. But if we have to book through the cruise line to cruise again and get out off the ship and have some fun, you know, we will for now.
And I would bet you that port area, you know, most times you get off the ship and there is a port, and a lot of times it's the cruise line that actually owns the property there where the port is. So I'm sure you can get off and wander around the port and all that kind of stuff. It's just a matter of exiting the port and going out on your own on a non-sanctioned, a non-cruise ship excursion. That's probably going to be the kicker right there. So Larry Thomas said, Elaine and I have our fingers crossed for the Legend Group Cruise. Oh, we do too. We are so excited about that.
Yeah, we are.
There's some word in the chat that the Chiefs are rolling. It's early, and hopefully the Ravens can come back and sit those Chiefs down. Excuse me, I just burped. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
It was an accident. I didn't know I was going to do it. Beer makes me do it.
Okay.
Liz Breen just threw an offer up there, and I don't know if I can refuse it, Sharon. Liz said, I'll sit front row with Jamie any day. Airport parking lot?
Oh my God. Oh my God, that is too funny.
What's up, Liz? How you doing? My name's Jimmy. You need a little Jimmy time?
Oh my goodness.
Edler Multimer is ready to cruise again. That is for damn sure. A lot of folks out here. Michelle Forbes is all over the Cuba Libre that Tesla Mom was talking about. Do you know what a Cuba Libre is? I think it's a rum and Coke, if I'm not mistaken. Rum and Coke. B. Holmes can't wait to cruise again. We can't wait for you to cruise again. Let's see. Jamie, drink a beer for me too, said Lindy Lou. Okay, Sharon, can you get me another? I'll wait. How about them Browns? Jason Schumacher, way to go, bringing in the Browns. I've never had a dirty martini, but you make it look so good. I need to try one on my next cruise. To D Incognito. D, it is a great drink. It's sophisticated. When you drink a martini, you can be like, the name's Bond, James Bond, or you can just slam it down and get silly with it. It's a multifaceted drink, and that's why I really like it a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. Let's see who else is out there. Ann Smith is here. Sharon, do you know when Carnival will have the $50 deposits again? What do you know about that? Said Ann Smith. Hello, Ann Smith. Lovely to see you. We hope you and the family are doing very well.
They are actually having $50 deposits right now.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good deal.
On all the ships, even the newer ones, except the Mardi Gras. But the Mardi Gras is actually only $99 right now. The Mardi Gras the Mardi Gras, besides when they have half off deposit, it is usually $149.
Really?
I mean, it never goes to has been the $50. But right now it's $99 per person, and all the other ships, including the Horizon, Panorama, and Vista, they are all $50, and that is through what's the date today? The 20th. Yeah, it's through the 30th, so through Wednesday.
Now, Sharon, I know there's a lot of ways people can book their own cruises, but is there one certain way that's the best way?
Oh my God, you're really putting me on the spot.
Can you just say it?
Okay, well, I think it's best to book through a travel agent. But
And do you know a travel agent that can take care of people's cruises?
I do.
Oh my God, you're horrible.
Yeah.
Guys, for the record, if you don't know already, and I know a lot of you do, but please, if you need to book that cruise, contact Sharon from Sharon at Sea Travel at sharonatsea@gmail.com. That's right, sharonatsea@gmail.com. Shoot an email out there with what you're after, what you're looking for, what cruise is really tickling your fancy, piquing your interest, hitting you right in the subcockles, and she'll get back to you and get you taken care of. And if you call, you don't talk to me. You don't talk to Matthew. You don't talk to a stranger. You talk directly to Sharon from Sharon at Sea Travel. And if that doesn't get you to pick up the phone and give a call, I don't know what will. Crazy Cat Traveler, there's going to be a quiz. Crazy Cat Traveler, there's always a quiz at the end of the show. You know that. You know that. Rob from Life with Favor shocked that the beer and the virus are totally different. Rob, that's right. If you didn't know already, and I figured Favor would have told you, say hello to your lovely wife Favor for us, please. They're totally unrelated.
Actually, well, speaking of cruises, not so much Carnival, but some of the other cruise lines have been having a few price drops lately too. I've noticed there's been some price drops. In fact, we got a huge price drop over the weekend for our. We're booked on the Norwegian Escape for Europe next July, and we had a huge price drop over the weekend.
That's good to hear.
I hope that's not a sign that's going to get canceled later. But anyways, we got the price drop.
Does that mean I can take that money and spend it on something else now?
No, because we'll be spending plenty on excursions.
We will, because we'll have to book them through the cruise ship.
We might.
No, if it's a Mardi Gras, I don't even need to go on an excursion.
No, I'm talking about the Escape.
Oh, on the Norwegian's Escape?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to be booking a lot of excursions there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that cruise is going to be a big cruise for us.
That's cool. That is cool. I'm down. Marty is here, late but here. Thank you, Marty, for being here. How about those Packers non-owners, Nancy? You got, Nancy loves the Packers. You got Nancy and Anthony. Leanne and Brian are big Patriot fans. They thought their season was going to be in the tank. Meanwhile, their team is playing out of their mind. And meanwhile, our Chargers are 1-2 and not really lighting the world on fire again. Yeah. Again, Cash Addict Melstow is here. What's going on? Lovely to see you, Cash Addict. J, a.k.a. the Wrench Bowen. Jamie, you have to try a Submarino. It's a shot of tequila upside down in a glass, then fill with Mexican beer and slam it. It's delicious. Hold on, let me try to understand that. It's a shot of tequila upside down in a glass, then fill the glass with Mexican beer and slam it. I'm not sure. Jay, can you post a photo in the cruise crew? I'm not sure if I understand how that's setting up right.
Yeah, I think you have to put the glass. I don't know if this is the same one.
It's a shot of tequila
to hold it
upside down in a glass. Then fill the glass with Mexican beer and slam it. But if I slam it, then I don't get it. I don't know how it works. Is it as difficult as when we tried to drink the shot of Maker's Mark out of an airplane bottle underwater, which we deemed to be impossible? John and I agreed on it. We both tried it, and it's virtually impossible. Just so you know. Oh no, I saw a comment about pasties. Maybe it was Patriots. I'm not sure what. I think it was either one. I'm not sure.
That's a difference.
Sharon does not like tooting her own horn. Very humble, said Sue O'Connor. You are very humble. Are some of the cruise lines delaying releasing 2022 sailings because of all this? A Crazy Cat Traveler.
I don't know. Most of the cruise lines have some 2022 sailings out, or some of the major ones. Some haven't released the ones at the end of the year yet. I think they're just still trying to decide, and making changes and things. But some cruise lines have them out through like spring of 2023 too. So
yep, that is correct.
It kind of just depends on the cruise line.
Let's see. Hold on, I jumped ahead a little bit. Let me try to get back here in the chat. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of Chiefs talk in the chat. I can't even stand it.
A lot of what?
A lot of Chiefs talk in the chat. Riding with Larry is here. What's going on? Lori DeShiel is in the house. Larry says, I always say that work gets in the way of my personal life. He wants to cruise more, but he can't. I totally hear you on that.
Yeah.
I totally. Nautical Nurse Nancy said that she would do a submarino with me, said Jay. Jay, I'm not sure how to do the drink. I'm going to need some kind of instruction or something like that. Maybe, is there a manual? Maybe something I can call customer support to get some information or something like that.
You could probably find a YouTube video on it.
You think so? Okay.
You can find a YouTube video on pretty much how to do anything.
Let me see a submarine. Let's see. You talk for a minute. Let's see.
You can look up how to do pretty much anything on YouTube and find a video.
Anything, Sharon?
Yeah, like anytime you need to fix anything around your house, just look for a video and
Let me see.
there you go.
Submarine.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I did that the other
Nothing
day.
on the submarine at all here.
The other day.
Nothing. What's
usually
that?
when anything goes wrong with the car, I usually just tell Jamie because I'm like, I don't deal with fixing anything on the car, anything like that. So I got in the car to leave the other day, and my thing was beeping saying one of the doors was open.
Nothing.
Well, so I'm like, well, I closed my door, so I got out, I stopped, got out, reopened all 4 doors, shut them. It was still going off. Then it was saying that the back, the hatchback on the SUV was open. So I got out, and then I went to push the button, and it would not open the back. The back would not open up. So
It was devastating.
it wouldn't open up at all. So but then it kept saying it was open. It was so weird. So, you know, I was in a hurry to go somewhere. So I went ahead and did what I needed to do and just kind of dealt with the beeping. I got home, I got online. I Googled it, and I found out what the problem was. It was saying my window was open, but I'm like, the window? How's the window open on the SUV? Because I've never even opened the window part. But sure enough, I went out there and I turned this thing and played around with it like it said, and it fixed it. So I fixed
Congratulations.
that. Yeah. So I was so excited. I had to call him at work and tell him about it because, you know, he's always telling me to look it up.
Yeah, Sharon
myself.
calls me with a question. I say, just Google it. You'll know the answer in 5 seconds. My computer's doing something weird. Google it. I don't have time to fix it. Lori DeShield made a comment. I'm a little unsure what she meant. She said, I'm doing a shot of Fireball tight now.
Right. Maybe she means right now.
I'm doing a shot of Fireball tight now.
I think she means right now.
Okay. All right. I was just one.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Penny Hayward, sorry I'm late. I was finding new family on
she said
Ancestry.
right now.
That's awesome.
Oh, Matthew's really into the Ancestry thing. He has
Yes, he is.
like that whole, what is it, the family tree and all the, where he keeps adding all the people to it all the time. And off and on he gets on there and, you know, plays around with it and adds more people.
Excuse me.
To that. He's really into that.
Am I going to start sneezing again? Remember that couple shows ago I started sneezing in the live show? It was crazy.
Oh, God.
It was crazy. TCU Pepito, what's up? TCU Pepito's drinking a Crown Apple and cranberry juice. Crown Apple, dude. That is one of the worst hangovers I've ever had in my life was from Crown Royal. I'm just saying. Nancy says Fireball. Do. Sing what she wrote right there. Just sing that. Do.
Woohoo. Woo woo.
So all right, so let's take it from the top. Fireball.
Do. Woo woo.
Okay, perfect. At Lori DeShield. Annette Thalman said you have to like olives with cheese. Yeah, those are the best ones out there. I love the olive with the cheese. Let me show you. See, you can see it right there in that one there, and you can see them in there. You gotta love them. And the only way to have a martini, in my eyes anyway.
See.
I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit.
Oh well,
No, I know you have to because it's 6:41 in the chat and it's 6:49
I know, but
here.
there was some.
No, those people are just gonna have to wait. We can't read every comment.
Oh my God, Jake.
We can't read every comment. Emily Archer said, "Are you guys sure about February 6th for cruising to start?" Emily, we're not sure of anything. I'm not even sure that I'm gonna get out of bed tomorrow morning. But what I do know is if that February 6th, I feel good, it's gonna be cruising.
Yeah, that's when the Mardi Gras inaugural cruise is. So. But I think most of the ships will be going.
Garrett Labelson,
not most of them, but some will be going by February.
Garrett Labelson feels bad for the family excursion companies and the ports that are going to go through so many problems. They will, but hopefully, Garrett, step one is to get these ships back into ports. And if it takes 30, 45, 60 days of just going and using their own excursion companies till they branch out, then so be it. But hopefully, once things pick up again, then it'll be such a relief. And I know there's a lot of companies that are probably Sharon.
Go ahead,
you touching my mouth? A lot of companies that are there's a lot of places that have already had to close their doors, and it's very unfortunate. But hopefully they can team up and get on board with other companies and get some work. And and start to get back to a little normalcy. Sharon, you can't go backwards. We're too far
I'm
in the
just
chat.
looking for something. I'm looking.
Baby. Baby. See, every time I rub your arm, the mouse moves and you can keep track of it. All right, enough already. Michelangelo Giovanni said, get on the Celebrity Edge in early December. Got an extra bed in my giant cabin. Well, thank you very much, Italian guy. We appreciate you mentioning that. We'll definitely keep that in mind if we're looking for, if we want to share, if we're looking to share a cabin with a single Italian guy. Liz Breen is in.
Italian
Michael,
guy.
she said Italian guy, I'm in. So Liz Breen is
go.
way in for that deal. And, I mean, you know, they don't call her the mother hen for nothing. They call her the mother hen because she likes to cluck. Did I say that out loud? Never mind. Never mind. Vista 227 out of Galveston for Jason Schumacher. That'll be lovely.
Yeah.
Tony Jackson, what's going on? Lovely to see you, my rock and roll friend. How are you doing, brother? Rock on. Kelly Rinaldo, of course, you mentioned her name earlier. Is Charlie working in Puerto Rico? What's the word with him?
Yes. He's still working, but, you know, there's not a lot going on right now for him.
Yes.
But he's hanging in there, so hopefully he can hang in there a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Christina B said, Sharon calls you right back the same day. Tess Almond said, I've had several horrible experiences with the travel agent, but I have faith in Sharon. She'll definitely be booking with, I'll be booking with her when I'm ready to rebook, because obviously she knows her stuff and she's easy to contact. She sure is. And if you,
thank you, Tess.
And you can find her here any Monday night. So if she doesn't take good care of you, you can come on here and bash the hell out of her.
Yeah, you can.
And you'll be like, Jamie, you told us. I'll say, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Sue said, you won't be disappointed. So nice, so nice. Gary Havens, can't wait for it to be May. If you hear of a discounted drink package for Carnival, let your boy know. Said TCU Pepito.
So Sherry says, Tess can book the Mardi Gras for $99. Yeah, the Mardi Gras is $99 each.
Yep.
So, you know, $198 for a cabin of 2 for a deposit.
Love the Cabo Cliffs, but how do you do your aerial shots? What's up, Ron? Ron, I just throw a little old drone up in the air, and it was a little bit windy, so it was kind of rough getting them together in Cabo. It's always a little windy there, but, you know, my little Mavic Mini held its own and got a couple decent shots out of the deal. So we hope you liked them. Daniel Field said the escape is nice.
Yeah.
And then they said Howl at the Moon is great. Are you asking me to howl at the moon right now, Daniel? I don't know what you're asking. What's that?
Yeah, we're looking forward to these. We're looking forward to the ship and the ports on that cruise. So
yes, for
really
sure.
excited.
A lot of football talk in the chat too. Next week I'll be talking about how the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew Fantasy Football League is doing this year.
You've made us lose again.
Our team is not rocking and rolling, but we will talk about all the teams and let you know how they're going. Somehow the Browns have won 2 games. You want to bet they lose the next 4? Said the ship show. No confidence in this team.
I think
what kind of fan is that talks so
week,
negatively about his team?
Next week I'm going to pick the players, and we'll see how it goes.
You're not picking the players. You better get out of here. Val Jonas said, here's a video for the Submarino. I don't know. Val Jones is 38. Somebody check that link and let me know if it's legit. And if it is, please post it in the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew so I can check it out. If everyone follows the rules when cruising comes around, maybe it will work. You're right.
Yeah.
What is Sharon grabbing? Said Gary. It's my mouse. I promise. It's a mouse.
Was that before? Yeah.
The ship show hates the Ravens. Wait, a single Italian has an extra bed? He does. So line up, ladies, for Michelangelo Giovanni. Your average Flamingo gamer is here. What's going on? Just want you to say my name. Said Cracker Mac. Oh, boy. Traveling Queen Bee, what's going on? That's the link for Submarino Drink. Thank you, Traveling Queen Bee. Traveling Queen Bee is confirming it. Let's see. I don't know how to DM you on YouTube. I need a roommate for cruising. There you go. Said Val Jones. Val Jones, if you're not hooked up already, go to Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew on Facebook and join the group, and then you can get in touch with with Tess in there.
Yeah, and anytime, if anyone's ever looking for a roommate on a cruise, I mean, you can feel free to post that you're looking for a roommate, what ship and sail date in the cruise crew, anytime, that's fine. If that can help kind of link up a couple of people to share a cabin or something, that's awesome.
Some people are talking bad about the blue cheese and the olive. Tess and Annette Thalman, you guys don't know what you're missing. I'm just want to let you know that. You don't know what you're missing.
I like blue cheese, but I don't like olives.
Renee Lara said, hello there. What month is best to cruise in Australia?
Ooh, well,
The next month they're open to cruise without living in Australia, I think would be the right answer there.
Well, yeah, but you want to cruise when it's winter here in Australia because that's their summer. Our summer is their winter, so it's going to be cold. So I know in 2022 we're booked in January, so that's I guess a pretty good time weather-wise. Although it is, I think that from what I understand, I think the tail end of like typhoon season or something.
Oh.
So, maybe, I don't know, maybe like February might be better. I don't know. But
Did I show you what beer I'm drinking tonight, guys? I'm drinking a Peroni. This is a Peroni. You know who? There's only one person in the chat right now that I have ever drank a Peroni with. And that is Brian Francisconi. We drank a Peroni together in New York City. What's the name of that restaurant?
oh gosh,
I don't remember the name.
No clue.
An amazing
How
Italian
would I
restaurant
remember that?
in the heart of New York City, a couple blocks outside of Times Square. A great restaurant. We enjoyed a couple Peronis together. It's a delicious Italian beer. And when we went over to our friend's house Saturday, we were having Italian dinner. So, of course, I had to bring Italian beer. It only made sense. So that's what I'm drinking tonight in honor of National Drink a Beer Day. Thank you very much.
Jose Lara says Super Bowl group cruise. Not
Group cruise, not this year,
next
but you
year.
never know. You never know. Patty McFall Monk, John, you might be interested in this. Patty McFall Monk said, "Here we go, brownies. Here we go." Or maybe she's just talking about some brownies she's cooking at home. Maybe with some of that funny stuff in it. The pea brownies, I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure. Chris Finney, love the escape. Can't wait to sail on it again. That is good news because we can't wait to sail. I know you can't wait to sail on Norwegian Encore. That's where you're wearing your thing.
Well, I want to sail on the Encore again too, but
Gary Welch said the submarine, or also called a bomb, basically you drop the shot into the beer. That I know, Gary, but he said you have the shot upside down in the beer glass, and that's what's confusing the hell out of me. I'm trying to follow along with the instructions. Let's see. Blues and Aper, what's going on? I want to go on a cruise. We know you do. We know our friend Papa Mozo wants to get out there and get on a cruise. If you need inspirational words on a daily basis, go check out our friend Papa Mozo on his channel. He's a great, great guy, and he has words that will soothe you. It will make you feel better inside. It's like a daily affirmation. Like who's the guy that did that? He looked in the mirror and he said, and gosh darn it, people like me. One of those deals. So check them out. Let's see what else. I'm trying to catch up a little bit on the chat here. I like the olive stuff with pimento, said Garrett Labelson. Garrett, I've gotten to know you a little bit. You will eat any olive that we put in front of you. Who are you kidding? Blue cheese, feta cheese, jalapeno, garlic. I know how you roll, dude. I know how you roll. We call them cyclones, said the Uber cruisers. I guess those drinks. Careful booking Australia in the summer. I was on late January and there was over 1,000 kids.
Yeah, well, that's true. Anytime you book a cruise here, even in the summer, there's gonna be more kids. But I was referring to that because of the weather, because I wouldn't want to cruise and have cold weather. But yeah, if you don't really want to be around kids, then maybe do the kind of tail end or of their summer, or at the very beginning, kind of before the kid crowd gets on board.
Michelangelo Giovanni was telling Tess, said, I'll be in the same room the week that Tony and Jenny are cruising on the Edge in January. Hold on, you're going to be in the same room with Tony and Jenny? Three's, two's company, three's a crowd, right?
I wonder if Tony and Jenny...
Do they even know? Did they authorize that? You're going to be in the same room with them?
Oh my gosh.
How does that even work? I'm going to have to call Tony. Say, Tony, I heard that Michelangelo Giovanni is going to be in the same room with you guys on your Edge cruise. It sounds a little weird.
I think it means the same week.
I didn't know those guys were open to that kind of thing. They seem pretty open-minded.
Oh my goodness.
But who knew? Who knew? Jamie Wilhite, you go ahead and step away and handle your business. We'll be right here when you come back. Pam S says, I'm with you, Sharon. I like blue cheese, but not olives. You do love a little blue cheese, don't you? You're a blue cheese fan.
I love blue cheese on my salad.
But if I pull the blue cheese out of one of these olives, you'd be like, ew, get that thing away from me.
Well, no, because I don't like any kind of olives, green or black. I just don't like olives.
There you go.
God. to make noise.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good. Big G and Snuggles are here. What's up? South Pacific, December to March. Oz, New Zealand, Fiji, Tonga, etc. December to March, they said. December to March is when you want to go.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the best. That's their summer season.
Okay.
But I think, if I'm right, I don't know, correct me, but I think isn't December and January more like a typhoon season out of that time?
Oh boy, don't get people freaked out.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Jay Bowen, hold on. Jay, is that you in this video or is that just a dude? That is Jay. Did you just make this video right now?
Oh my God.
Watch this video.
Oh my God.
I get my sound.
Oh yeah, I said please check Facebook. Carol, let me move them. Let me get them out.
Oh, hi, John. Hold on. Oh, he just did this. He just made this video.
Oh. Okay, Susan White said, do you think the cruise lines are going to wait for the CDC to make their decision before they decide to pursue with the rest of the cruises, with the rest of the cruises for the rest of the year? I don't know. Right now, they're. I think if the CDC doesn't come back with anything, I think that they will try to get started sometime in November. But I think it's going to be very, very limited if they do that. Like maybe a couple ships on a couple major cruise lines. I've even heard stories that they might take crew out a couple, first on a couple sailings and kind of just feel things out.
Hold on, watching this video.
So we'll see. But anyways, Sherry Smith says her hubby loves those beers. Whoops, the mouse got away.
Okay.
From me.
All right, Jay, that was amazing. Thank you very much. I hope everyone needs to watch that right now on the Cruise Crew. Jay just made a great video. Okay, I see what you do. So in essence, the shot is the last. So you slam the beer and then the shot actually chases it down. Is what I'm seeing right there. That looks great. Maybe before the show's over, I'll do one of those. I'm not sure if I can do one though.
Amy Kephart says, I keep getting emails to book a cruise to Australia. Yeah, there's a lot of emails. I mean, they want us to book cruises anywhere. They just want us to book.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic. What are your thoughts on the Havana room? Said Cracker Mac.
It's a nice area, and like if you want to get away from the crowds, you really enjoy hanging out at the pool, but you don't like the crowds. I think the Havana area is a really nice area. I don't care for the setup of like the Havana cabanas, but I would stay in a Havana like balcony or one of their suites or something that has a regular.
What do you mean Havana cabanas?
That's the ones where they go out and they have.
Hold on. You're all right.
They're talking about the Havana area.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I was thinking of the Haven. On NCL,
so
my bad.
I don't like the Havana cabanas because I don't like the way that the balconies go out, because to me they're not really like a regular balcony. You don't have really a view.
There's no
of
privacy.
The water, and there's no privacy.
People can walk past the end of your balcony.
Yeah, so I wouldn't pay personally. I would not pay extra for a Havana cabana, but a Havana balcony or something, I would, just to have that uncrowded pool area and things like that.
What's up, Blaine from Really Creative Travel said they must have upside down pineapples in their store now. I didn't know they did that either. He's talking about La Lido Loca. Sorry, I don't mean to be spreading rumors about them. All I know is they're having an Italian guy spend the week on a cruise in their cabin, apparently. I didn't start the rumor. I'm just trying to absorb everything I'm being told. Michelle Forbes loves the black and green calametta olives. Those sound delicious. Oh, those are great on an antipasto platter. Timothy Walters, we have not heard. So, all right. So that, we kind of jump around a little bit here, but the main thing going on tonight, guys, is we're 2 days away from the no sale order that the CDC put out there from it expiring. Mm-hmm. And technically, if that happens, as far as the CDC is concerned, cruise ships could begin sailing even as soon as October 1st. Now, we know that the CLIA, Cruise Line International Association, and all their cruise ships that are members, which is like 95% of all the ships out there, have all agreed to not cruise through the end of October. Although they do reserve the right to change that if the opportunity presented itself. Now, how pissed off would you be, Sharon, if all of a sudden Carnival said, we're going to go back and book some cruises for October 24th? You'd be beside yourself, wouldn't you? There'd be a lawsuit pending. Wouldn't there?
Oh, I don't know, but yeah, that would.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. But
I know.
Sean McCroskey said, "Does SAS have an Alaska group cruise?" No, we do not at this time, but possibly in 2023.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but not. It will definitely not be in 21 or 22 because we have too many things already booked.
TCU Pepito makes a great comment. He was talking about John from the Ship Show, I think, and he said John and I had a Miller Lite together once through YouTube at home. He didn't know it, but it's cool.
Oh.
So he had a YouTube with John because John was having one, and he had a beer through YouTube with John. He had a YouTube with John actually. He had one of each. Havana rooms are nice, but not worth the extra money, in my opinion, said Jason Schumacher.
Yeah, we've never stayed in one actually, and mainly because for us personally, it doesn't benefit us. It would be nice, I think, for that pool, but we travel with Matthew. You know, we usually hang out in other areas on the ship so much that I don't know that I would pay extra for that, just because we wouldn't spend enough time there.
Agreed.
But maybe if it was just like the two of us cruising or something, we might pay for a Havana balcony or something and enjoy that nice quiet pool.
Maybe. What's up, Eric Hubner from Hubner Hijinks? Lovely to see you. Hope you and Kim are doing well. Uber Cruisers are here. What's going on, guys? Jay, thank you, Jay Bowen, for that awesome video. I now fully grasp the concepts of that drink, and I appreciate that. So thank you for doing that. Your response and the quality of your video were fan-freaking-tastic. Let's see what else. Dave and Brandy from Dave and Brandy's Excursion are here. What's going on, guys? Jamie, if you want to chuckle, the wife and I, along with Midlife Crazy and MGM Family Travel, went to Cancun 2 weeks ago. We drank the swim-up bar out of tequila one day and beer. Excellent. Wow. For that, I give you a solid round of applause. So anxious to see what the CDC will decide. Well, Cindy Bridges, they may not have to decide anything. They could just quietly let the no-sale order expire and make arrangements with ships to do things the right way according to new protocols that all the cruise lines are putting out there, and just let them do their thing. They could just sit there quietly and do nothing. Or, and here's the harsh reality of it, they could wait another 30 days and then say, you know what, I don't really like how the plan sounds, guys. Why don't we just extend the no-sale order another 30 or 45 days? They could do whatever they want. And that kind of sucks, and we get it, but, it is unfortunate. So we'll see what they do for now, and hopefully whatever they decide will be good news for us cruisers, and we won't have to worry about anything else. I think it expires with no more extensions myself. It will take a little time to get these ships up to standard, but I think CDC will say, let's do it. I hope so, Blaine. I hope you are right. I really hope so. That would be the best news for everybody, because we would love to get back to cruising. I mean, I'll tell you what, land vacationing was fun. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Cabo, and I really enjoyed going to Vegas. And I will definitely do either one of them again as soon as possible, cruising or no cruising. But I remembered why I love cruising so much, because everything is in such close proximity. Okay, well, I can wake up.
I like being out on the water and just like looking out at the ocean, being way out in the middle of the ocean and just seeing the water, hearing the ocean, and like that feeling is just so relaxing. It's just a whole different feeling than you feel, at the beach or laying by the pool on a land vacation.
But the fact that I can wake up on a cruise ship and put on a baseball cap, some shorts, and a t-shirt, and waddle on down to multiple places to get food and bring it back to my room and eat it within about 10 minutes is freaking awesome. Okay, and the fact that the bar is I can walk to the bar and walk back to my room. I mean, everything I want is within walking distance, and it's an easy walk. And then when we want to go do something, we pull into a port, we walk off the ship, we get a taxi or whatever, we drive to what we want to do, we get dropped off at the ship, we come back again. I mean, everything is just so simple. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, Sharon, that beer is getting to me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
No,
I apologize. You know how it is. That's why I usually never drink beer on Monday nights, because it makes me burp a lot. And Sharon gets really mad at me. Thank you, Blaine, for promoting the thumbs up on the show. We really, really appreciate it. And make sure you go check out our friend Blaine at Really Creative Travel. He's got a live stream he does on Monday nights talking about travel, cruising, and all kinds of stuff. And he digs RVs too, so go check him out as well. Thank you for the love. I feel it. I feel it. I'm just trying to catch up here. We are not too far. We've caught up a lot. Daniel Fields was talking to Leanne, said we've been on 2 group cruises and hardly used the benefits of the Haven on NCL because we were mingling with all types of peeps. Oh, yeah. Well, Daniel, plus you guys, you and Nancy, you get the Haven on a sweet deal because of your gambling prowess. But I'll tell you what, if I was dropping the change on the Haven, I wouldn't leave the freaking area. I don't care who was there. I'd be like, hey, you're out. I'll see you guys when we get off the ship because I'm in the Haven the whole time. I wouldn't even leave the place.
And Tessamon says, she doesn't like the Havana. So we're back to Carnival now. The Havana cabana is either for the... I was reading the comment. You just...
Sorry, Sharon. I thought you read the comment and you know what you're going to talk.
No, I read them.
Like I do.
No, I don't.
I thought you're a professional. Are we going to go through this again? Did we just go through this last week?
I don't have to read something to reread it. I just...
Because I want you to talk while I find the next interesting topic.
Well, anyway, she doesn't like them for the same reason. Yeah, because I guess she means the privacy. So okay, move on, Jason.
Really, that's the reason why you had to bust my chops?
Well,
all that?
I didn't read it all now because you spoiled it. Sorry, Tess.
Unbelievable.
Jason.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, you and that.
I can't believe we've already been here. A full hour, guys. A full hour we've been here. That is unbelievable. There's one thing though that I wanted to talk about, Sharon, and it was a little upsetting. We're friends with some other channels, and we create relationships with other channels, and we're buddies with them, and then sometimes you realize that I don't know, maybe they're just not that sincere about their relationship with you or something like that. You just find out the hard way that they're just really not paying a lot of attention to things. You know what I mean? You ever feel that way about other channels that you think you're friends with, you think you're buddies with? You plan events, you plan stuff with them, and then they just let you down. There's a channel out there that we've spent some time with recently, and all of a sudden I'm watching their live stream last week. I won't say what day it is. I won't say that it was Wednesday because that would be a giveaway. But we're watching the live stream, and all of a sudden it's some very insulting things happen with regards to just our family members in general, and they were doing some weird thing. I think they were trying to steal some of our intellectual property and disguise it as like faint, like saying something nice when they were really trying to steal our stuff and some weird stuff. You be the judge of it. You tell me if you think what you think of that. And if you don't know who we're talking about, guys, just hang in there. Just give me 5 minutes just to talk about this, and then we'll move on. We'll get back to whatever you guys want to talk about. So
no, it's coming. It's like I can picture like the little kid. Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Like it's the perfect intro song.
I love it.
The Sharonatsea Travel jumped in the pool and knocked it out when they picked that song.
That's
If
right.
there was ever a song that fit their brand better,
Yeah,
you tell me. So sorry we stole
know.
it, but
No.
we had to have fun.
I like it.
Carla McClendon says, Sharonatsea Travel, if he doesn't know who Maxwell is, then he doesn't know who you're live. He doesn't watch your live much. I know they got a dog named Maxwell, but I did an impression of Maxwell? Maxwell is their grandson. Oh, and I said their dog. Oh.
Dog?
What's the name of the dog? Oh, I
Boswell.
blew it. Maxwell, Boswell. I'm such a dumb. Not Maxwell, it's Boswell. Maxwell's their grandson. I did an impression of Maxwell, and I said, please subscribe. Oh, you're right. I did. I blew it.
you blew it. That's right, John. Over at the ship show, you blew it. You did blow it, and I don't know where York was. He didn't. I'm not sure if he had our back or what. But John, just in case there was still any doubt or any question about anything, let me just show. There's the difference between the two. All right, now
Please subscribe
this
to
is Maxwell,
Sharonatsea Travel.
our uber adorable blue-eyed grandson, the sweetest thing ever. Okay, that's Maxwell. That is our family. That's, part of our family.
He must have got it mixed up because of the well.
Yeah. It must have been the well vodka, maybe. And that's Maxwell. This is actually Boswell. Okay, so Boswell and Maxwell, different species. They don't look anything alike. Boswell does not have blue eyes. So again,
Please subscribe
that's Maxwell,
to Sharonatsea Travel.
and that is Boswell. So I just wanted to, in case there was a confusion over there, I just wanted to take a second to clear that up and let you guys know that that was a deal. But so I just wanted to clarify that. But speaking of, it was fun because earlier tonight I introduced the new songs for Team SAST. This song here obviously is Leanne's song. This one that you hear right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me see what it sounds like. How loud it is. Let me see if you can. Okay, you can hear that. That was pretty perfect actually, the mix there. So that one's that, and of course, Nautical Nurse Nancy. She when you think she's just kind of a sweetie pie and she's just the sweetest woman you've ever met in your life, but she likes to rock. So when I think of a song for her, this is the song I think that really, rocks out and, makes me feel good. And so Nautical Nurse Nancy definitely has that on her heart. So we love that about her. And we have our song, right? This is our song. This song was playing on that channel last week, and again, there could be some legal action to be taken. I'm not quite sure. And I think that's just a song that everybody knows. That's the intro song. That's fantastic. But I was thinking I might adopt another song for us. I don't know what you think about. There's another song that I've been working with. And it's just something I put together, something I wrote. It's me. I'm playing all the instruments and I'm singing on it too. It's just a little jam I put together. Maybe you've heard of it before. Let me turn it up a little bit. See what you think. It's a nice jam. Just a little something I put together. So I don't know. You guys tell me if you're down with Leanne and Nancy's songs, and which one do you like? The first song for Sharon Sea Travel, or do you like the second one? Which one is your favorite? Just let us know in the chat if you get a second. We always appreciate that. So anyway, so there you have it. There you have it. All right, I'm gonna jump to the bottom of the chat now and see what's going on. Yes, there are copyrights. That one, Kevin Brubaker, was a copy wrong. Paul Atta, nowhere to be found in this chat. But I think we blocked him before the show.
We did not.
That's a really good song. You're truly talented, said the Shift Show. Slippin' Digits, #1 fan. Sue O'Connor says the first song, thank you. Daniel Fields said, Dancy has no song. We'll work on a song for you. Emily Archer says, I love the intro music. That's the best. Thank you so much. Lori DeShields, the last living Slippin' Digits fan. Copyright infringement all over the place at Timothy Walters. Ruth Todd says, I heard that when Naughty Nancy's not on a cruise, she likes to fool around. Right, Nancy? She does. She does. Yes, I did write that song, that one that you heard. Thank you very much. Mix them up and use them both, said Gary. Very, very nice. Sounds like, hold on. Karen Griswold says it sounds like WWE intro music. I think Nautical Nurse Nancy's. So, there you have Tess Lamont. Yes, Tess, all of that music is totally off the chisel. What's up? It's off the chisel. That's our new phrase here at Sharon Sea. Off the chisel. This and maybe the Pina Colada song from Daniel Fields. So anyway, so that was a little fun that we had with our buddies over at the Ship Show. Thank you so much. And hashtag you blew it, John. Way to go. Boswell and Maxwell did have similar hair colors, said Daniel Fields. I don't know about that.
No, that's true. It was similar.
Yes. Tesselman liked my comment, the well vodka. It was the well vodka. Michael Giovanni said, grab a drink and go lay in the grass on the back of the celebrity ship. Oh, yeah, because they have live grass on their cruise ships. That's kind of weird. I would always feel like that's the one spot if a dog was ever on that ship, it might have peed or pooped, and I wouldn't want to lay down in that grass. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Let's see.
Both are adorable, but Maxwell wins no contest. Deborah A, 1999. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you. The Rooster's really looking forward to Off the Chisel sound bites this week. Big Gene Snuggle said, rock on, James. Maxwell is so adorable. Thank you, Mary Jane Harlett Smith. We appreciate that. We are fans of him as well. He is super, super cute.
Yeah.
We got to get him involved in some more videos, I think. You know, it'd be great if we had him sit in. If we could have him over one night for Monday Night Show and have him sit in live, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You think we could do that? Do you think Brittany's watching the show tonight? Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
I think they have a lot going on.
All right, they
tonight.
do. But we'll try to see if we can't get Maxwell over for a live show. We'll see what happens. We will see. Let's see. Let's jump to the bottom. I'm sorry, I'm holding the burps right now. I do apologize. Lori Dutchill said hashtag knock it out. I think she's pointing that towards you.
Shrita said, "Oh, Naughty Nancy, and Buffalo." Oh,
yes.
She's referring to the Buffalo slots, I guess.
Oh God,
yeah.
she does. She loves the Buffalo slots.
Everyone's been having good luck on those.
I've been going through, so I'm getting ready to put out our final. Is it our final? No, it's not really. It's not our final vlog. It's the vlog with the big get together, and then we had the final vlog. And that is when I had a late night escapade. I mean, I guess you could. I'm not really being out of line if I say that I went out that last night and Sharon stayed back in the room and I went out and had a threesome. I guess I don't know that there's.
Oh my God.
I think that's an accurate way to say it. There were 3 of us that hung out. It was me and 2 ladies, and we hung out and had the time of our lives in Vegas. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. You guys can figure out the rest and. Make your own decision. You need to record like 20 bumpers with Maxwell before he grows up too much.
Yeah,
You're right about that, Daniel. Thank you so much. Buffalo slots or Buffalo Trace, a little bit of each. Matthew Timothy is in his room on his computer, where he's been since the moment we got back from Vegas, and I don't think he's left the room.
Oh, he's left the room. But
maybe once or twice.
But yeah, he's in there playing some kind of game.
Yes. He is. He's a little out of control in there. All right, Sharon, what else do we have? What else is on the agenda? Let me review the agenda and see what we've covered so far. You have a pen?
I don't.
Okay, we did this. We talked about that.
Oh, my goodness.
Did we talk about fall is here? Yes, we did. We covered that. Let's see. We talked about that. Okay, I think we got everything. I got the part about the copyright infringement. Okay, that's good.
Daniel said he left the room for pizza. Yeah. He did. He's actually been asking me lately to order pizza, but I've been kind of shutting him down, saying no.
That's good. You got to teach him a lesson. He can't get everything he wants all the time.
I tell him you need to eat some other things besides just pizza.
No, you're right about that. I think you are absolutely right. Who's got an update for me? Give me a game score. What's going on with the football game? Come on, somebody will give me a score right now. I know they will. We're on a 5-second delay, but we'll have it in a minute. Matthew is the pizza guru. Big G and Snuggles, any cruise news? Big G, the cruise news is the CDC no sale order is expiring in 2 days. They have not renewed it. The self inflicted suspension by the cruise lines ends at the end of October, and then we're gonna see what happens from there. 27-13. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the update. See, people are watching the game.
Tess said, does it really fall already in Arizona? It's like 85 degrees. Yeah, it's still in the 90s during the day, like high 90s. But the air doesn't feel as hot. It's like, the sun rays or whatever. They're just not as hot, even though it is in the 90s.
Yes.
But yeah, that is fall for Arizona because we don't have like all the seasons change. We don't have the pretty fall leaves and all that here. We just don't get it.
Hold on. There's a great comment out there. Where was it? Dang, is it
Debbie
already?
Moser said her husband won over $16,000 on Buffalo Trace slots. It was a progressive jackpot.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, Debbie.
Wow.
We'll be looking for an invite out to dinner in Vegas at some point, just so you know. Garrett Labelson said, hashtag pizza meetup. Garrett put together an interesting idea. I don't know truly how many Arizona people we have out there, but we did bounce around the idea of maybe one Sunday afternoon, or one Sunday, it wouldn't be an afternoon, one Sunday, just getting together someplace at a sports bar for a few beers, football, pizza, and wings, and something like that. So I don't know if you're in Arizona and you might be into that, you can let us know in the chat, or maybe make a post on the Cruise Crew Facebook page and let us know. And if we have more than I don't know, half dozen people that might be into that who live in Arizona, then we can definitely maybe put something like that together. That would be fun and enjoyable. That's for sure. Shelly Lou said Tampa Bay is winning 2-0.
Wow.
Is that the Tampa Bay Lightning? Is that what we're talking about? Or is that the Tampa Bay? Hold on. Yeah, that would be Tampa Bay Lightning, I think. Hold on. Shelly Lou, correct me if I'm wrong. Please tell me what I'm talking about.
Someone said, come visit when you want and see some autumn leaves or the color change. Yeah, I know. That would be nice. I would love to go somewhere in the fall where the leaves change and everything.
Nancy said the same thing. We're always invited to Tess Almon's house or Nautical Nurse Nancy's. I love that. Annette Thalman just excused herself. She burped. And she just excused herself. Thank you so much. That's great manners. Nobody heard you, but she's in the chat. She burped and she wasn't even drinking beer. So thank you for excusing yourself. Yep, that's
Nancy,
the Lightning.
Our daughter actually was flying on Wednesday, was flying to Wisconsin, but they actually had to cancel their trip today. But they were going to go out there and see it's our son-in-law's parents. They live there too.
Ooh, Kevin Brubaker said, sorry, but Baltimore isn't playing Atlanta. I don't think they have a chance. Ouch. A big dig on Atlanta. A big dig. Rhonda Carney, what's going on, Rhonda? Lovely to see you. Said it's going to get in the 30s here tonight.
Wow.
Oh, my God. That would be amazing. I would love that. Lori said it's foggy and smoky. We have yet another fire nearby. Be careful out there.
It's still
You and
smoky.
Amber, be
Oh my
careful.
gosh.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves out there, ladies. Daniel Fields said we would fly out for an AZ meetup. Well, Daniel,
Nice. And there's casinos here too.
yeah, there are. That's why they would fly, because they would know there's a casino somewhere nearby. They would get a free night or two there. Well, it could be a pizza get together, and then we could all drive out to the Vicuiva Casino.
Jim, Ben Brooks said Arizona here. Let's do tailgaters. It's
Jim,
funny.
where are you?
We were thinking about tailgaters.
Jim, how do you know that? How would you say something like that? Where do you live at? Because tailgaters
Jim,
is a top choice on that list.
Are you? I'm trying to remember.
You know where Jim is?
I don't know
Once
if
you,
this
like,
is
go a mile down the road?
same one, but I don't know. Do you live in Litchfield Park by any chance? I don't know. I can't remember if there was someone recently.
It's got to be. How would he not know? How would he know tailgaters? He lives right down the road. Jose Lara lives in Arizona. Sweet. Well, all right. So this party just escalated. That's already a half dozen people right there. The Fields, Jose Lara, Jim Benbrook. There you have it.
Oh,
it's a party.
Oh wait.
What?
That's okay.
Hold on. I'm just catching back up to where we were.
You're going the wrong way.
Sharon, when the chat jumps to the bottom, I try to go back up to where we were.
I know.
Linda Purcell's thinking of moving from California to Orlando to work in hospitality, make closer to the cruise ports. Listen, you believe me, that's a lot of people doing that. A lot of people are doing that.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving to
If we wanted to live in Florida, we would definitely move there too. We need to get together in the New England area, Christina V. Christina, you're going to have to get together with Leanne and Brian. They live up there.
Yeah, one day maybe. One day we're working on something else for
Garrett
the spring
says
too.
Arizona has spoken. He has pronounced it to happen. All right, we'll take a look at the football schedule. See if we can get together. Got to be some good games, and we have to call the place and say we need a table for 16 or something. That's for sure. Upstate New York, the leaves change. It's so pretty, said Emily Archer. Sounds nice. Yes, that is Tampa Bay Lightning folks we're talking about. Pizza, ? Cooking style, gas, wood, or electric? Usually it's gas, or usually it's electric, but I guess it could be gas stoves too. Let's see. Lan said, so fun, Debbie. The most we've won at a time is 5K.
Oh, wow.
Have we ever won anything like that?
The most I've ever won in the casino was
$250.
$600.
Yes. In one spot?
Yeah. It was on a slot machine several years ago. And
where was I?
Besides that, I've only won maybe a couple hundred at roulette. So, at one time.
Tess said, I'll go to Arizona, but not to the casino. Las Vegas ate me for lunch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where is it?
What's that?
Yeah, Jim said Camelback and Dysart.
Oh my God, Jim, you live at Camelback and Dysart?
You're close. It's funny because
if I burp really loud right now, you could probably hear it if you open your window.
A few years ago, we used to live between Litchfield Road and Dysart off of Camelback.
Nina Crennan lives in North Phoenix. We're in for pizza, beer, and football.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right.
So maybe we'll try to think of a date that works, and then maybe we'll post something on the cruise crew, and people.
All right.
can
So listen.
comment
So
if they
here's the
wanna
deal,
come.
guys. If indeed, if you are one of these folks that truly lives in Arizona, then I will make a post on the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew. If you're not already part of it, make sure that you get on Facebook, Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, join the little group, and then I'll make a post for anybody who lives in Arizona that wants to do a pizza get-together, and you can let us know so we can get an idea. The main thing is to really have a true idea as to how many people would actually show up.
Yeah.
Like, there's a big difference between, like, 6 and 16 and 20. I mean, it can escalate pretty quickly.
And that would make a difference on, on where to go and things like that.
Yes.
I like the idea of tailgaters because I like their pizza and their food.
And we have always gotten good service and a good time, and it's just it's just a bar,
We've
and
been there
that's it.
quite a
Just a
few
cool
times.
place. Is social distancing over in Arizona? Said Jeffrey in PS. It's not over,
Not really.
but restaurants are open. I mean, I'm not sure what the rules are for how many people per table. I can tell you that Scottsdale, Arizona, they just lifted their mandatory masks. So if you want to go to Scottsdale and not wear a mask, that's a great place to go. And I don't know how far behind the rest of the state is. So
yeah, I mean, I feel like the mask is kind of just helping keep things down, and it's probably going to help keep the flu, with flu season coming down too. And I think it's just going to keep people a little healthier this winter, hopefully.
Daniel Fields he's laying a lot of rules out already. He's saying if it's Arizona, make sure you give us at least 1 week's notice as we be traveling.
We will. We're not planning anything for next week.
Yeah, we won't. Daniel, it won't be like, hey guys, it's Thursday. We're getting together on Sunday.
Yeah, like maybe.
We'll give you a heads up.
Let's see. We're almost in October. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Possibly maybe the end of October, beginning of November, or something. We'll plan something so that everyone has plenty of notice. And
there you go.
Depending on work schedules and other things they have going on and things like that.
Well, first off, I can tell you that if we did, excuse me, I just did a partial yawn while I spoke. I'm so sorry about that. That's the only bad thing about Monday nights is I'm usually up at about 3 a.m. for work, and it's a long, long day.
Ooh, Ruth won 20,000 playing.
That was a long time ago, she said.
Playing Keno.
I think it's 20,000 pennies though, or it's 20,000 pesos.
I've never played Keno. My mom loves Keno. She used to play a lot. I don't
really
think anymore, but she used to play a lot.
Kim Rootberger said, 27-20, Baltimore's making a game of it. Let's go Ravens. Let's go Ravens.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Yeah, Keno's my favorite. Worst odds, but I've won too, said Debbie Moser. I like a lot of risk and a lot of reward. That's what I'm into. James, nothing wrong with good pizza, good beer, and wild women. Thank you, Beachy and Snuggles. That's why I married this one right here. This wild one.
Oh my goodness.
Sharon, this is the part of the night where I just like to let you know in front of everyone that I love you. And the greatest thing that ever happened to me was meeting you that night at the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. Thank you for being there, getting your donuts.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me. Thank you for letting me put my cruller in your donut hole.
Oh my God.
You're an amazing woman.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry about that. I digress. Where were we? Let's talk about. Okay, so so we can we can throw a little pizza party together. Of course, Gary Labelson's already laying out the groundwork for the Jets Chargers week.
Oh, what is
no,
that?
I won't do that. You know why, Gary? Because my Chargers would end up losing to a Jets team with 0 wins at that time, and I'll be devastated. Matthew's Pizza is at Hollywood Beach called Capone's. That sounds good.
Oh, wow.
Okay. People,
We'll have to try that out
Did you eat the
sometime.
donut holes at Garrett Labelson? Uh-oh, here comes Jimmy, they say. Vanna V. Welch said, go Ravens. Look at that. All you have to do is cheer for the Ravens, and the money comes flooding in. Vanna V., thank you so much for the super chat and the support for the channel. We always appreciate it. It does mean a lot. It is, with it's funny how Sharon chose the career now of being a cruise-oriented travel agent as cruising stop for a little while. So it's been a little bit of a challenge. So the Ship Show said, do you need me to be from Arizona to have pizza with y'all? Asking for a friend. No, I mean, you can catch a flight and come on out, and we can find a place to put you up. As a matter of fact, right down the road here, they just opened up a Spring Hill Suites and a Hilton, a True by Hilton. So we got you covered there, that's for sure. Dave and Brandy said, "Oh, now I can never look at donuts the same way." I'm sorry, Dave and Brandy.
Oh,
Dave
my
and Brandy brings a
goodness.
whole new meaning to the cream stick. Oh boy, sorry, I didn't mean to. I really opened the door there. I really opened up the door. Let's just say I know now how they got the Boston cream donut filled. But anyway, you know what I can't eat though? What was the movie that we watched, Van Wilder? Where they had the dog and they filled the eclairs for the guys that were in the oh my god, that was horrifying.
Yeah.
Easy, Blaine. Blaine said, "I'm sure the donut was glazed." You are offensive, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Ruth Todd said, "Lori, I used to play it at every meal in Vegas. I don't remember the last time I saw a Keno runner though." Talking about a little Keno action. Keno, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Hello guys, did you like traveling from Galveston, Texas, and what was the ship that you were on? Said Luis Ramirez.
Yeah, we like traveling from Galveston.
The port area is interesting. It's an old area, an old beach town. Leaving the port, there's nothing particularly visual, but the one thing to keep in mind, and I don't know if I'm cramping your style by saying this, or if you were going to say it, is you have certain times of year Galveston is really susceptible to bad weather in the port.
Oh, like
heavy fog. Storms, water, storm surges and things like that. So you got to watch that.
Late winter, like one time we cruised out there in February, it was really bad. So I always tell people, if you're cruising from Galveston, maybe don't get like that early flight back. That's when you want to make sure you get like a flight in the early, maybe afternoon or something, just in case you're a little. I know we got held up coming back in one time because the fog was so bad that we kind of sat out for a while until the fog lifted before we could come in. Luckily, we didn't have a real early flight. But we liked Galveston. One thing about Galveston, I think, from probably the thing that comes to my mind the most about Galveston compared to all the other ports is the people. The people that get on the ships from Texas, they are all so fun-loving and friendly. And I mean, it's always like a big party. It's it's a lot of fun. And we were on the we've been on a couple of ships. We were on the
Vista.
The Vista. We were on
Freedom.
The Freedom, and one other ship I can't remember. The Dream.
The Dream.
Out of Galveston.
Daniel Fields. That's kind of right, but not totally right. You can order drinks. I mean, while you're in port, but the thing is that Carnival cannot sell the drink package. New York and Galveston have these same laws where if you buy the drink package, if it's a 7-day cruise, you can only buy the drink package for 6 days. On the first day, while you're still in port, until you leave and you're out of, you're out to sea a little bit, in the evening, excuse me, it's the beer. The drink package doesn't kick in. It really doesn't kick in until 6 a.m. the next morning. So all the drinks you get on the first day, you're paying for. And then after that, the next 6 days of a 7-day cruise, the drink package will then kick in. It's just the rules. Then, like, if you buy a bottle of alcohol for your room through Bon Voyage, which I like to do on occasion, they can't technically bring you the bottle till either late that night or first thing in the morning. They bring the bottle and drop it off.
That's the same. Yeah, you said the same in New York too.
Yeah, they both have that law. You're right about that, Karen. You're right about that.
Oh, you know what? We were on the Triumph too, out of Galveston. Years ago too.
Santisi Brothers, great pizza and about 40 TVs, said Nina Crennan. Santisi Brothers, really interesting. Hold on, where's Santisi? Is that right off of the 17 and Bell? Nina, it's weird that I'm talking about local establishments right down the road with people in the chat. They do the whole fake Mardi Gras thing in Galveston. Doug and Nikki, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what they. Doug and Nikki said they sailed out of Galveston on Explorer of the Seas, or was it Voyager of the Seas? One of those of the Seas ships. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Texans fun, yes. Occasionally out of hand, yes. But it's a big ship. So come on. Lori DeShields watching the price of January 3, 2020 cruise around the world on the Queen Mary 2. Oh my God, Lori, be careful on that ship. It's haunted, just so you know.
Oh my God.
It's haunted. B. Staten, a big fan of Keno, won more money than they went with on a Las Vegas trip. That's outstanding. That is outstanding. Let me try to see what else I got. We love Galveston. They are the only port that actually boarded Diamond Platinum properly. Kelly Ronaldo. You're talking Carnival? I'll tell you what, we always see them say Diamond first. Well, first it's the wedding party, then Diamond, then Platinum, then Faster to the Fun, and we've always seen them be pretty good on keeping it in order. And we like that.
Well, you know, though it depends on. We've had out of Galveston a couple times. We had them do that, and there was a couple times, or I know one in particular, that everyone kind of, as soon as they started calling, everyone just started bombarding, and I think that was actually on the Freedom that time. It was one of the John Heald blogger cruises, and there were so many people there that were Diamond and Platinum, anyways. That you know, when they started calling, even everyone kind of just started kind of bombarding in and just kind of racing on the ship. So it was kind of chaotic. We
still managed to squeeze our way towards the front and be one of the first ones on. We let Matthew sneak on and get us on early. I've never cruised without Faster to the Fun, said Laura DeShiel. You're right. It is. We love getting on. Even if I can get on 20 minutes early, that's 20 extra minutes I have of eating and drinking on the ship, and I love it. I love it. B-Stain67 said, Royal Caribbean, the drink package starts right away. You can immediately get frozen drinks. Hard liquor isn't served till they get to international waters. Is that accurate? Why would their drink package be different? Is it the way they phrase it, or the way that it works, or why would it be different than a Carnival drink package? B. Satan's comment right up here. I feel like
I know he's Texas. It was out of Galveston. I don't know, because we've never actually cruised Royal Caribbean out of Texas, so I never really thought to look into that.
Yes, it may be something on how they term the package or how the package works, or maybe because it's an unlimited versus a 16 a day, and there's a difference in how it's set up. I don't know the difference. Somebody needs to do a little legwork, figure out the deal, and post that for us on Facebook. Royalty's out of New Jersey, said Doug and Nikki. Is that why? Oh, I don't. That I don't know. I don't know if Jersey and New York have different rules. They probably do. They're gonna have different alcohol rules there.
Yeah.
Jay said, make sure you try the Submarino. Sharon, should I do a Submarino right now?
Not right now.
Are you sure? I mean, the people seem to want it.
I'm sure.
Guys, if you want me to do a Submarino right here on the last show.
You don't have the
Listen,
you don't have all the stuff.
If we can get to
next week.
What if we do this? If we can get to $1,000 in super chats.
Oh my god. Yeah, right.
I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Stop.
You can do one next week.
It's a joke.
You don't have all the stuff in here.
People are already saying, "Do it, do it." I mean, come on, hit it hard, James. Listen, look at that. Unbelievable. People already all over it. See,
Leah says NCL drink package out of New York.
Maybe it's a loophole. I'm not really sure.
Slinky Angle King said, Galveston, 12 miles out. We were on the Enchantment of the Sea, September in 2008. Okay, yeah. So you have to get out a ways, out of the port.
Yes,
okay.
And I don't know. Carnival seems to just kick it in the next morning. So maybe they're like, well
it may be.
By the time you're.
It may be 12 miles by then. You know, when they leave Galveston, they leave pretty slow. You know, you have to go a ways before you're out there.
I guess so.
So it probably is later in the evening before you've gone.
Well, let's say you leave at
4
4:00. I mean, by the time you're 12 miles out, it's going to be like 5:30, right, or 6:00. And if we get on the ship by like noon, I mean, I can do a lot of damage to a drink package between noon and 6:00, right?
Yeah, but it's going to take you longer than an
Timothy
hour.
Walter said, "Hit the shot hard, Jamie. Listen to Sharon tonight. Save it for next." Yeah. Nautical Nurse Nancy's siding with you.
That's right. Us girls stick together, right, Nancy?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it takes longer than an hour because they're.
Daniel Fields said, "Jamie, Sharon and you drank out of a bottle, and you can't do a Submarino." See, he's calling you out for that time you drank tequila straight from the bottle. That was Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, it was. Let's see.
And that was early. It was early in the Perma 19 virus too. So. Oh my God! For your threesome girls, do a shot.
Oh my God.
Press, charge up, shooter time. Press, charge up. That's what Big Gene Snuggle said.
Tess says it's a mystery because I've done some research and supposedly it has to do with Texas law. Yet RC can sell the package you starting the day one, and Carnival can't.
That's weird. I'll have to do some research and get back to you on that. Ruth Todd, Submarino. Okay, I've done my part.
Oh my gosh, Ruth.
Thank you,
Thank
Ruth.
you, Ruth.
Thank you, Ruth. I feel like people need the Submarino
Oh
right now.
gosh.
You sure we shouldn't do it? I mean, it'll only take like 2 minutes.
No, I think you can save it for next week.
Well, why is it? How come Leanne and Nancy are both saying listen to Sharon tonight?
Because they.
What the hell, guys?
Because they're smart women and they know the right thing to do.
But I'm off tomorrow. Sharon really knocked out the Cinco de
You're
Mayo
off
bottle
pretty much
drinking.
every Tuesday usually.
I am not off every Tuesday. I haven't been off
Usually.
Tuesday in weeks, besides when we were in Cabo.
Ah,
So there you have it.
wow.
I think you're
Usually
personally
not.
taking all the fun out of everyone's night, but I don't want to. I'm not going to
Oh
accuse
my
you of anything.
gosh.
2-0 Lightning. 2 minutes left in the game. Everyone's excited about the Lightning.
Oh.
What that game that you guys are talking about with the Lightning? They call that what? Hockey? They have a stick and there's ice. I don't understand any of it. I don't understand any of it. I'll tell you. I know the ships in Texas can only sell liquor purchased in Texas, and the bottles are marked, so they can't bring out all the liquor until international waters. There you go. Amy said that's a good deal. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe how they sell it. Maybe there's a maybe Royal is in Texas, and Carnival Company is not in Texas. So Daniel Field said Jamie, Arizona has a hockey team. I know. I don't know what they're called though. I'm not a big hockey guy. Brian Francisconi said, "Go for it, Jamie. Jamie needs his own moderator," said Jim Denver. Which I was off on Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday. Mahomes just moved it to 34. Oh, he just moved it 34 to 20. That sucks. Well, you were in Arizona, so it would be called water polo by Kim Baker. Woo Chiefs, it has to be international waters. Yes, international waters. That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah.
Lord DeShield said, Nancy and Leanne, why are you ruining the fun? Jimmy is just about to poke his head out. I'm like a little turtle.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like a little turtle. I'm like this.
And Aunt Lala says that's why you need to bring your own alcohol the first day.
I'm like this right now, Sharon. I'm like this. I'm like this.
My God.
Look. I'm like this.
Oh my gosh.
Poking my head out. You've never seen me do that before?
No.
People might be frightened right now. People are probably dropping off the chat.
Yeah.
I'm like a little turtle.
Oh my God.
I'm a turtle.
Oh
What was
my
that?
goodness.
You know what I'm talking about. Okay, do it, Jimmy. See, now Nancy's on board with it. That's what everybody wants. At least I'm not drinking out of a shoe. I mean, you know.
Oh my
Who
gosh.
does that?
Oh my gosh.
What kind of an alcoholic drinks directly out of a shoe, for crying out loud? People are crazy. Jimmy is scary. Sorry, Sue. I didn't mean to frighten you. I apologize. There's some people that haven't seen it's like you gave birth to your head.
Oh.
Crazy Cat Traveler is a little shocked. I said, what was that?
Slinky. Angle King said, I agree, Amy. I think that maybe RC works with a local distributor, so they get to do some drinks, but not all. That makes
Chef
sense.
Meg said that looked like a live birth. I got scared too, said Emily Archer. I love that scene with Jim Carrey, said Aunt Lala. What's up, Aunt Lala? Glad of you to come out. If it took me doing this to get you to come out and say hi, then that's a win.
Jim Binbrook said, no tattoo in Vegas.
No Submarino. Sounds like you married my wife. Oh. Doug and Nikki are cheering for shoeies. That's an outrage.
Oh.
I refuse to do. Listen, I don't know the people that do shoeies. I don't know what's the matter with those people. It's disgusting. Why would you drink out of a shoe? I could drink. I have glasses. I have cups. I have tons of stuff around the house. I could put alcohol in a cereal bowl if I had to. I would not put it in the shoe. That's disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
Shaza, do you share your fishbowl cocktail? Do you share your fishbowl cocktail? You drink the whole thing.
Well, I have shared a fishbowl before on a ship, but I could probably drink the whole thing myself too, but I have shared them. I don't think I've ever ordered one just for myself. It's always been when we've had people with us and we ordered one kind of to share for fun.
Brian Francisconi said, drink the damn Submarino. Sharon, the people want it. All you have to do is just say yes. Why say no when it feels so good to say yes? What movie was that?
Oh my
What
God.
movie? Why say no when it feels so good to say yes?
Oh my gosh.
If somebody can name that movie, I'll do
Aunt
it.
Lala said, what is a shoey? That is where you drink, you pour alcohol in a shoe and drink it out of a shoe. Oh my God.
It is horrifying. What's a submarino? Debbie Moser, don't ask. They're trying to get me to do one right here. It's a little wild. See, nobody can name the movie. It's a classic line, and the guy who said it, I think he's passed away now. But it's a great comedy movie. Why say no when it feels so good to say yes? Nobody can name it.
A round of submarinos at the pizza party. Now that's an idea.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Fields nailed it. He nailed the movie.
What's that?
Tommy Boy.
Oh.
Why say no when it feels so good to say yes? If I do it, Sharon's going to be mad at me.
I can never remember movies. I mean, Jamie can usually, if there's a saying, he can remember what movie it was out of. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't pay that close of attention to, the movies. Like, I don't remember.
Sharon, the guy made a video and he posted it on our channel for us. I mean, really. Okay, I'll go get all the stuff. Was that a nod? Did you just nod yes?
No, I was.
Did you just wink to me? Hold on. Did you just secretly tell me? We used to see him at a local bar in Calabasas. Who? Chris Farley? If that's what you're about to tell me, Daniel Fields, we have a lot more to talk about. I can't believe you haven't told me that already. I learned tonight that Jamie needs to do the submarino. It's 7:51. I mean, we can end the night on it, okay?
Well, I know a lot of people are probably, it's the East Coast. Like our moderators, probably.
What? They don't want me to do it?
Well, I think it's getting late.
So you're saying I shouldn't do the drink just because of the moderators?
No, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You don't have all the stuff right here. And
Kim Brubaker said I just got out of the hospital. I can't drink, so do it for me. You don't think it would take me 5 seconds if you're right back in here with the stuff for it?
No, it would take you longer.
Okay, that's a challenge.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Don't tell me what you're gonna come up with. Okay, let me get over here. All right. Aunt Lala said my internet messed up. Oh. Slow to get in the chat. Oh, well, that happens sometimes. Ours messes up too. Let's see what else. The ship show. John has his submarino ready. Let's see. Aunt Lala says, I'm obsessed with movies. Love them. Yeah, like I said, Jamie remembers all the different movie clips and things. I remember the movies, but I don't remember like all the little sayings for different movies. Oh my god, Timothy Walter says, I think you need a male moderator to join the show. Oh my gosh, Timothy, is that a hint? Vonnevi Welch said he's not, I don't know what that is about. He's not looking quick to book a cruise. That was probably about something else. Let's see. Garrett Labelson said, I learned I need a submarino. I still remember when the Jets got submarinoed.
Oh boy, I'm sorry. Did I leave you alone with the chat?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mary Ellen Dillon says, I need to make a list of restocking the liquor cabinet. Ours is stocked pretty good right now. We were just out of vodka and Jamie just bought some more, so we're good.
We are good.
Are you drinking my tequila?
It's our tequila, Sharon. We're married.
But you normally don't drink tequila. I like tequila.
Please, you don't really like tequila.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so here's what I have.
Oh, Big G and Snuggle says, do you watch movies in the cabin? You know, we do sometimes. Sometimes we just have a little bit of downtime, and there's been times
we're not against it.
where we've just laid in bed in the afternoon or something and watched a movie, or at night sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do that.
All right, Jay, let me see if I'm doing this right. Jamie just did his best Doodles imitation, but I came back. That's the difference. Sharon, it's one shot. That's how it all starts.
Yeah. That is how it all starts.
Is the ship show still out there? John, I don't know if this is something that you guys should try.
He said he has his ready already.
Who does?
John
the ship show, you have one?
He said that. I don't know.
John, are you doing one?
Somewhere I saw that.
Can you guys see this? I don't know what they can see. Let me see what they can see really quick.
He also said,
All right, this is my my Seao's shot glass from Seao's, the restaurant. Junior Seao, one of my favorite all-time chargers.
That's an old shot glass. You just spilled it on the carpet.
Okay, so that's the shot, right? And then what do you do? And then you put it in the glass?
Maybe I better move out all the electronics here. Away.
Okay, so you put it in the glass. And then you turn the glass upside down. Jay, am I doing it right so far? Okay, is that how it works? All right. Then you take some beer. That's the only problem is slamming the beer.
You better not burp either.
All right, then you take the beer and you put it in there. Oh my God, I got a lot of head, guys.
Oh, you have your grandpa glass.
It is. Yeah, this glass is my best grandpa. And you're damn right, guys, because how many grandpas would do a submarino? Doug and Nikki are going, the shot wasn't full. Oh, please, you know what? Get off my butt. Let's see you go out on YouTube and do one of these things after 2 hours of a live show at the end of a long day. I'm not taking any of your crap, Doug and Nikki.
Timothy says, Sharon has a look of fear.
Sunky Angling says you're going to burp. Where's Sharon's? Got a lot of head.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We got some information. The drink issue is how Texas charges taxes on anything a cruise line serves in port. Royal Caribbean serves cheaper liquor until they reach international waters. Carnival avoids the tax completely. Okay, there you go. Jay said fill up the glass with beer. Fill it, James. Come on, guys. I don't want to slam the... I can't slam the whole beer.
You'll burp and then...
Yeah, I'll start burping. That's plenty. My beer is filled up to the top of the shot glass, right? So what do you have to do?
I know.
Do I have a bib?
Garrett,
do I have a bib?
Garrett, I do not drink beer. I'm just not a fan of beer. So
that Jimmy burp is coming. But I feel like if I drink this, the shot glass is gonna hit me in the face as I drink it. No?
I don't know what it's gonna do.
I've
never seen it.
I just want you to know this has been a great 18 and a half, 19 years.
Just do not spill
I don't know what's about to
anything on the
happen right
carpet. Oh.
I'm worried.
Oh wow. Oh no, don't. It's not coming out of the thing. Oh, now it'll come out. Yeah, now it's there. It was stuck inside, but now it's... That's the shot. That's the rest of it.
Oh, there was a lot more of that shot. Well,
oh my goodness.
There you go, guys.
All right, guys.
That's the deal.
What have you learned tonight?
Yeah, let's I don't feel a thing.
Lori says I would have thrown up in my mouth.
Are you guys, guys? Are you proud of me right now? Do you feel like have you gotten your money's worth when you spend 2 hours with Sharon and Sea Travel? Do you feel by the end of the show that you've gotten your money's worth? Is it a good value? Is it worth the 2 hours that you spent here? Just let us know in the chat. It's kind of like an Irish car bomb, Slinky Anglo King. You're right. Fast and Furious at Big J and Snuggles. It's just going to bump your nose, said Ruth. Ruth's like, oh, it's just going to bump your nose. Thanks, Ruth. How about a little? I thought we were friends. Maybe you could, have a little protection. Jimmy is nervous. Chug, chug, chug. Yeah, Leanne, I was a little nervous. I didn't know what was going to happen there. I've never drank that before. But you know what that is? I'll tell you what, that was horrible, but it's a lot better than drinking alcohol out of a shoe, right? Nautical Nurse Nancy, I mean, come on. All right, let's see. I want to catch up a little bit on the chat here before I pass out. Are you recording Ship Show? Said Leanne. Hey, listen, just Leanne, John got a little taste of what I can put a few things together myself. So, let's just say if John wants to mess around with some clips, I can fight fire with fire. Just keep that in mind. Doug and Nikki said, LOL, you're way ahead of us with that shot, but we're doing our job to egg you on and get you in more trouble with the moderators. Oh, believe me, the moderators are the least of my worries. You should see, I have drank plenty with each one of those. You don't even want to know about the last night of the Vegas trip with one of those moderators.
Oh my God.
Hello. So it was a wild time. All right, let's see. Chug, chug, chug. Way to go, Jamie. Thank you, Timothy. I appreciate that. Emily Archer is impressed. I would have thrown up in my mouth, said Lori. Well, Lori, you're the one cheering it on, and now you're saying I would have thrown up in my mouth? Thank you. Great job. Garrett Labelson's proud of me. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. Hold on. What did Jay have to say? He's the one that started this. I don't usually give into that kind of peer pressure. Michelle Bowen's very proud of me. And let's see what Jay said. Hold on. I jumped ahead and saw a very funny comment. I'm going to get back to it. Rarely Creative Travel said, I learned that Jamie is more of a stud than we all thought. Did you ever doubt my studliness? I mean, come on. I learned that Jamie's up to anything. People are all over the, what did we learn tonight? Way to go, Jamie. Now all you need is 13 more. Jay, I could do 13 more, but it's the 14th one that would have both of us in a lot of trouble. Jamie will sleep well tonight. I'm just getting started, Emily. I got a hot date after this, just so you know. Hold on. Do I have a hot date after this?
What this is Deweyski's
If I do have a hot date after this, let me know in the chat. I learned that Jamie caves into peer pressure. You got that right, Kevin. Debbie said that was amazing.
I was looking to see what Deweyski's talking about with 143 nights, 11 overnights. What is that referring to? Whatever it is, it sounds good.
Oh, wait. He said free valet laundry, visas, phone home time, and a solo rate of only 146,000.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound good.
If you can put that together, dude, then take me.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll be your date for the week for that. People are really proud of me, Sharon. See, that's what I do for the channel. What do you do for the channel? Research cruising, give people great tips
Oh, my goodness.
on airlines, and share insightful information from cruise line CEOs. I sacrifice.
Okay.
You should have listened to your girls, Jimmy. Submarinos for the theme of the week. I learned Sharon does not like olives. Okay, so what did we learn tonight? Obviously, we were jumping right into the what did we learn. It has been 2 great hours tonight. I can't tell you guys how much we love having you here. It means the world to us. I know as we get a little later in the evening, the hardcore cruise fans are like, I'm done here. These guys are out of control. So the first hour, we'd like to keep it a little more serious. The second hour, we'd like to get a little bit silly. Still have 200 people here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you guys earlier for the super chats. We always appreciate that for the channel and the support. It definitely helps the cause greatly. So thank you for that. I learned that Jimmy is afraid of getting hit in the face. That was worth my $2. I learned that Shaza had her own live moment on SAST. Definitely a great value, said Pam S. Thank you. I learned that Sharon does not like olives. You're right about that. Deborah A. 1999 just says, wow. People just tuning in late like, what the hell's happening? Michelle Bowen said, all right, Jamie. Chef Miggs might want more. That looks like no bueno, said Kelly Ronaldo. It really wasn't bad because the tequila mixed in with the beer, and you don't really taste it till right when you're done. And that just lasts a second. I learned that Jamie doesn't feel a thing after a submarine, said Mary Ellen Dillon. And then Jamie makes a funny face when he drinks beer and tequila together, said Larry Thomas.
You do. Every time you do a shot of any kind, you make a face.
But
it's always a face like it's disgusting, you know. So which is weird because I'm like, well, if it's that bad, you're making that face. It's that bad. Why are you doing it? Like,
well, you know what it is. It's like it's just a reaction.
Well, I know, but most people when they take a shot, they don't make a face like it's disgusting.
People that don't
like
make a face are just putting on a game, trying to impress people. It's the same way. You ever see a guy lifting weights?
Oh yeah.
You ever see a weightlifter? And when they lift weights, they go, "Argh!" They make a noise like that. They don't have to make that noise, but they make the noise because it's part of the process. It's part of doing it. It's a full release of everything. And it's the same way when you do a shot, and you do a shot, and you're like, "Wah!" You know, that's where it comes from.
I know.
I learned that when Jamie has Tuesday off, anything can happen, said Daniel Fields.
That's true.
Thank you, Emily Archer. Emily said, you guys are amusing. Thank you very much. We try to be amusing. Let's see. Dewey Skis simply says, being a classic cruise fan, I would love to experience the QM too. Listen, I stepped onto the Queen Mary at when we were doing the panorama cruise, and we weren't boarding, and I went on Queen Mary.
That wasn't the Queen Mary they're talking about.
What, they're talking about Queen Mary too?
They're talking about, the one that's sailing, not the one that's parked.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying I've stepped on the Queen Mary one,
yeah.
and I can tell you two things.
Well, it's old.
It's old, and it's haunted. And
Well,
the Queen
that
Mary
one-
2 is going to be haunted as well. Just trust me
you
on
think?
that.
Oh, okay.
Just trust me on that. Submarino, they people like that. I learned the difference between grandsons and dogs. Vonnevi Welch, thank you so much. I hope that John from the Ship Show learned the difference between Maxwell and Boswell. They both have well at the end of the name, but they are both very, very different from each other. Boilermakers are great. Thank you, Timothy. Sharon, thanks for letting Jamie think he wears the pants in the family, said Jim Benbrook. Thank you,
Yeah, you are welcome, Jim. Yeah.
Jim. Jim lives right up the road. Listen.
You gotta make the men feel.
I could meet Jim at
You got-
tailgaters in 15 minutes, just so you know.
You
For
gotta
the
make
record.
them think that they're really in charge sometimes.
You the man, Jamie. Thanks, Greg Schultz. I appreciate that. Jamie, I hear the Irish don't like you labeling them Irish. Said Slinky. Oh, please, they love it. It's when you're talking about Irish, when you're talking about drinking, the Irish love it. Jose Lara said it's a great value. Lori, good instigating, said Ruth Todd. Haunted is a free benefit for that ship. They like that. I suppose they make a really interesting face when I do Rumpelmintz shots. It's like, oh, Slinky, you do Rumpelmintz? I used to be the Rumpelmintz king back in my younger years. People would challenge me to Rumpelmintz shot drinking contests at the local bar. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I was undefeated. Andrew Capite just comes out with my favorite song is Don't Stop Believing. Okay, I appreciate that. But the first one is always a stink face for me, said Michelle Ford, no matter what shot. I make a shot at all faces. I make a face at all shots except Fireball, said Lori. See, Leanne Francisco like my point about the weightlifters and me in the face. See, it makes sense to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Did I see this? Oh my God, look
hi,
who's
So
here.
Tweety.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone. So Tweety's here?
Oh my goodness.
So Tweety, where have you been? Where have you been? I have been worried sick about you. It has been months since we have seen you. Is everything okay? Are you doing okay through the pandemic? Are you hanging in there? Everyone wants to know. If you can give us an update, that'd be great. If you can come on the Cruise Crew page, maybe make a post giving us a So Tweety update, we would appreciate that. It's great to hear from you.
to
We
you
hope that
too,
you
So
are
Tweety.
doing great. Hillary, we hope everything's going
Just
great for you.
watched the update on Carnival. Great info. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you.
So.
Heck, I never heard of Boswell, but I know Maxwell, said Tess Salman. Well, Boswell's not as well known as Maxwell.
Yeah. Well,
That's for sure.
we've only had Boswell for like the last year.
Let me remind if you're confused, let me remind you this is Maxwell.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
And this is Boswell. They are both small in stature. One has 2 legs, one has 4. One has a little more hair. Boswell obviously a little more serious look, lacking the blue eyes. But Boswell does obviously enjoy a Miller Genuine Draft, whereas Maxwell doesn't. So they do have some differences.
And one is much older than the other one.
Way older than the other
Way
one.
older.
In regular years and dog years.
Boswell is like 11 or 12 years old. right
Wow. No wonder he can drink. He's of age. He is of age. Kim Brubaker says, I dated a girl named Mary. She wasn't a queen, but she still haunts me. Little Queen Mary
now.
humor.
Oh my God.
Ronnie and Alma, what is going on? Life is good today. Lovely to see you guys here. Hope you're enjoying happiness and cocktails this evening. How's that sound? Pamela Sasser, you are a little bit late. 2 hours, according to the timestamp, you're 2 hours and 6 minutes late. But the great news is you can start over and watch the entire show again.
Yeah.
Remember, the first hour is a little more serious. The second hour, we get a little sillier. And of course, the last 20 minutes, I do submarino shots and things go crazy.
Glad you were able to make it, Pamela.
Goldschlager was the best. Ooh, I don't know if I like the Goldschlager. Not Nurse Nancy likes it, but then again, Timothy, she likes anything.
Oh my God.
She'll drink anything. Trust me, I've seen it.
Oh my God.
I've seen it. Nancy Fields says, I was asleep to say I love y'all. Nancy Fields, you're just waking up now? We just had an amazing live show. We talked about cruising. We drank. Sharon had a lemon drop, a lemon teeny. I had a great dirty martini. We're drinking beer. I just did a shot and a beer. Where have you been? We've been waiting for you all night.
Oh my gosh, she took a nap. Now she's ready to go for the night.
Yeah, now she's ready to go out and hit the buffalo machine.
Yeah.
Rumple, rumple, rumple. I love rumple shots, said Slinky Angle King. Well, Slinky, I think now we know what we're going to be doing on the Legend. Are you on the Legend, right? You're going to be there? I don't know if they have it. Hashtag so tweety, call in, said Lori. Lori, we don't have a call in. I don't have a call in show. We can't do a call in.
Oh yeah, we don't have the setup.
Yes. I just don't do shots. It's more fun for me to stay upright and giggle at others. Well, Ruth Todd, I've seen you drink a little bit, and I don't know. I mean, I got a feeling that by the end of the night, you're not as upright as you like to think that you are. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Goldslogger rules. Sharon has a sweet shirt on. That's unusual, said Michelle Staten. You like that sweatshirt, huh? That's very cool.
Because it's hot here and it's still warm, but it is, like I said earlier, it's hot outside, but it is cold in our house because our air is cranked down really low. So
yes, one drinks beer, one drinks beer, one drinks milk, said Garrett Labelson. You're right about that. Kevin Brubaker said, careful, the ship show is already recruiting Matthew. Maxwell by MP next. I have news for you, Kevin. Listen, Matthew's not going anywhere. What he was doing is sabotaging them. Just so you know. Lorna Nicole said, I learned that Sharon's like my wife. She lets her husband think that he wears the pants in the family. No, believe me, I know she's in charge. I fully understand that once this show ends and we turn everything off and we say goodnight, thanks for being here, Sharon will look at me and go, I told you not to do that drink. Why did you do that? I'm going to say, the people wanted it, honey. I didn't want to disappoint them. She's going to go, that's ridiculous. You don't need to be doing drinks like that on the YouTube.
Oh my God. I don't think that's exactly what I said.
You will. You'll call it the YouTube.
God, the
You'll
YouTube.
Be like, you don't need to be doing that on the YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you're too funny.
So it's crazy. Well, I never said nautical nurse Nancy. Do you remember Firewater? Jamie said J, aka. I don't know about Firewater, but I do remember Fireball.
Yeah.
All right.
Firewater is.
If you order a drink and a shot on Carnival, does it count as 2 drinks on the drink package? Linda, it does. And as a matter of fact, you need to get those 5 minutes apart. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how I know. I was at the bar one night and on a Carnival cruise. I forget. What ship was it where I met that dude and I was drinking? Was it the Splendor? Where the two of us had our phones out and we were counting down the 5-minute rule. Do you remember that guy?
I think it was a Splendor.
It might have been on the Splendor. So I'm there at the bar and a dude comes up and he goes, let me get a Jameson shot. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're cool. I like this guy. And so we started chatting a little bit and he had the drink package and I did too. So I had a shot with him. And then we knew it was a 5-minute increment. And so we literally took our phone and put it on the timer on the bar and set it for 5 minutes. And we were joking with the bartender. And she's like, you have to wait 5 more minutes. We're like, we know, so we're going to set the timer. So she got a kick out of it. So
I've seen that done a few times, though, on ships before, where people are just kind of hanging out at the bar for the evening. And, they're drinking their drink package one after the other. And I've seen people with their phone set their alarm.
That's what we got to. And then once it got to 10, the two of us would start counting down. And we'd be 10, 9, 8, 7. And we did that until we got to 1. And then when we got to 0, the bartender came over and gave us another round. So it was a good time.
Yeah, I remember that. That was
Hashtag on the YouTube, said Nautical Nurse Nancy. See, it's a new phrase. I, Doug, have gotten that lecture from the beautiful and powerful Nikki before, he says. Yeah, I'll be told what's up later. It's okay. I'm prepared for it. I am prepared. Jaeger, thumbs down. It tastes like NyQuil. Oh, yeah. Jaeger's disgusting. Okay, everyone. A little tidbit from the secret threesome in Vegas. Jamie kept saying, what time is it? Then saying, I'm in so much trouble. And then kept gambling. I was in constant contact with Sharon. Yeah, I knew I was in trouble, but that's why I figured if I'm in this much trouble, I'll go back to the room at 6 a.m.
Yeah, but you really weren't in trouble. Like, I really didn't care. I was just hoping you weren't losing a ton of money. But I don't know. Lori said you were smiling, so I figure you must be somewhat winning or at least staying even.
Or happy.
Yeah, she kept in contact. She called me a couple times.
What if I was just maybe I was just happy at that moment? I know you're not used to seeing that, but I was just like
the first time. I forget what time she called me. I think it was like, I don't know. I want to say like 3 a.m., but I think it might have been before that. I can't remember now. But I remember her calling me, and I think she actually asked me, "Were you sleeping?" or something like that. But yeah, but I don't know.
Daniel said, yeah, on NCL, I never had that 5-minute thing. No, they don't. Carnival does it, and I think that's their rules on how they work it. Maybe just so people don't abuse it or something. I'm not sure.
It's because they have the 15 drink limit, whereas the other cruise lines don't have that.
Carnival has a 16 drink limit, just
15.
so you know. I thought it was 16.
15.
What would you know?
I know.
I've had more than 15.
Well, you have, but the limit is 15.
You're right about that.
Yeah,
Jamie made it back for the show, and that's all that mattered. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
They don't have the drink limit on the other cruise lines. That's why they don't do the 5.
Lori said she called in. It was 3 a.m. when she first called.
Oh,
and we got back at 6.
Yeah.
She was amazing. She sat there, and literally, she sat. I was having a great time.
I'm surprised I woke up and
I was at I'm playing roulette, and I would just turn around. And I just recall Lori was just sitting there. I don't know. Maybe she was making sure I didn't fall over or whatever the case is. And I was getting drinks, and I know every time I would go to take a drink, I was sitting at the roulette table, and I go to drink, and the guy's like, "You need to lean back when you drink that." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, and I think he was afraid I would be like I was gonna fall over,
falling on the table. You probably were.
And I was having a good time because I was gambling. I was big time in it. Never had any issues for refills on NCL or RCL. No, we didn't either. Especially not on NCL. That drink package is thebomb.com, just so you know.
Yeah.
It really is. Oh, Daniel said, yeah, you made it back for the show that night. Daniel, you're right, and you're one of the main reasons why, because it was a conversation. I had a conversation with Daniel in Vegas about the live show and how we never miss it. It means a lot to us to not miss a live show. Like when we travel, if we're on vacation, we really want to go out of our way because we feel like if you guys are going to take the time to tune in and watch, we do not want to let you down and not be here. If whether it's to see us or maybe it's just to interact with your friends, right? Everyone's so friendly in the chat. Maybe you guys just have a great time in the chat, and whatever the reason is, you're here, and we don't want to let you down because of that. So it's a big deal. And on the way back from Vegas, it was. I mean, we were pushing it, and we were literally posted from the road, "Hey guys, I don't think we're going to be able to make this show." And as we're driving and we're talking, and I'm like, Sharon, we can't not make the show.
But we even had to stop. At one point, we stopped and pulled off the road.
It was rough.
And we both reclined the seats back, and we slept for 30 minutes, and then we kept going.
We did. I needed that sleep. It was brutal. Riding with Larry, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think all the cruise lines will be booked absolutely full when cruising opens back up again?
Well, not all of them, but I think the ones leading up into early, maybe the first couple months of 2021, I think they're going to be booked at their capacity. So they'll probably kind of pull them off, off the market for booking. So yeah, so I think it's going to be, once cruising starts back up, whatever month it starts in, I think it's going to be hard to just jump on a last minute sailing, if that's what you're talking about.
Yes. Ruth Todd said, who drove? Ruth, I was a driver. And what prompted the nap was we were about, literally, I don't think it was an hour. It's a 4.5 hour drive. I don't think it was an hour after leaving Vegas when I just said to Sharon, I'm like, I can't drive right now. Do you need to drive? And Sharon's like, I'm not driving.
Well, and I was tired, and I knew that's one thing. If I'm really sleepy when I drive, I will fall asleep. I am not good at staying awake when I drive. So, and
I was falling asleep.
And he was. So I knew I couldn't drive. I would fall asleep, and no one would keep me awake because he would be asleep.
Yeah.
So that's when we decided to pull off for a little while.
It was somewhere between the dam, Hoover Dam, and Kingman. And there was a gas station. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. So I pulled over and I pulled in there and I parked so that the sun was behind us. And Matthew, he's on his phone the whole time. He goes, what are we doing? Why are we stopping? And
we're going to take a nap.
Yeah, we need to take a little rest. And he's like, okay. And he takes his phone and he just keeps on playing like nothing's happening.
Yeah, like nothing. Crazy.
So, Leanne, you got a live one there? You got a live one? What do you got there? I love when I see the messages deleted by the admins.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we stopped and I was just like, I'm out. So I just took a nap. And then after that, I got up and then I powered through the rest of the ride and boom. We did need that third driver, Matthew, Annette, but apparently let's just say it wouldn't have been good. We would not have been able to properly monitor his driving that time.
Yeah.
Debbie said that was smart, Jamie. Thank you so much. Carla McClendon said, and he gone. Good job, Leanne. Good job. Way to go. Doug and Nikki love cruising. Not really sure how cruising can be as much fun in a post-pandemic world. I think they'll have to do so much to be uber safe, and it will suck the life out of it. No, Doug and Nikki, I'm telling you right now, you just go with the flow. Because listen, they had tons and tons of rules in Vegas, and we had a sick, fun time. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So, you just deal with it.
I think everyone's going to be so excited to cruise again that doing certain things maybe won't be as noticed, because you're just going to be so excited to be there that you're going to kind of forget about some of those little things. At least I think I will.
Yes. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, it's 8:20 now, Sharon. If you were thinking about having a short show, that's been blown right out of the water. You think there's time for one more submarino? I'm just kidding. Never mind. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. It's been a great night. You've been fantastic. Sharon, is there anything left that you need to say to the people?
I don't know. We got some Vegas vlogs coming out this week, I think.
Couple more Vegas vlogs. We got to wrap up our amazing time. Keep in mind, guys, if you need, I know we're coming to the end of the pandemic, but if you need to get an awesome face mask to protect yourself, of course, who doesn't want the Sharon at Sea a happy cruising, safe travels face mask? $1 from every mask sale is donated to a nonprofit to feed children in need, and you can get this on Teespring. You can find the link at the bottom of our videos, or just search Sharon at Sea Cruise Shop on Teespring, and you can get the Sharon at Sea swag as well. Also, remember, don't miss the next group get together, because if there's a fun picture like this, you definitely want to make sure that you were in it. All right. Also, remember that this is Maxwell.
Please subscribe to Sharon at Sea Travel.
And
Thank you.
This is Boswell. They are very different. And
I don't think that I wouldn't say we're coming to the end of the pandemic when you were talking about the masks, but
no,
I will say when the time comes where people aren't wearing masks anymore, pretty much everywhere, when that time comes, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen to all of these masks. It's funny. I'm going to
wear a mask forever.
I guess there'll probably be a lot of, who knows? The next thing you know, there'll be YouTube videos on.
Thank you, Blaine.
What to make out of your old mask,
Yes, how to turn your old. No, it's very simple. How to turn your old mask into a pair of underwear.
Yeah,
it's very simple. It's easy to do, and we can definitely do it without a problem. That is for sure. Vegas was a blast. You're right. Just like in Disney last week, just follow the rules and guidelines, and you'll be happy you are there. Yeah. You are for sure. Lori said, after my first cruise on the Splendor, I had to pull over in Carl's Jr. parking lot to sleep for an hour or so in the back seat of my car. Amber waited. See, that's what a good kid does. Yeah. That's how it is. Sharon, is it better to book now or wait until the ban is lifted? I'm seeing good deals. For Deborah A, $19.99.
I would say, book now, but book a few months out. Don't try to book in
Deborah,
December
contact Sharon. sharonatsea@gmail.com to book your cruise.
If you're worried about it, book a few months out. But grab the good deals while you can get them, because like a lot of, I guess like some of the CEOs and things of the different cruise lines have been saying that once cruising does start back up, don't look for any great deals. And I think that's true. I think the cruise lines, once they're cruising again, the prices will start to go up, and they will stay up because they have to recoup some of that money that they've lost. And
keep in mind that if you're trying to book a cruise in like the next 6 or 8 months, chances are those ships are going to be at a 50-60% capacity, and they will book up quickly because people will be dying to get going. So make sure that you're paying attention to that too. Don't miss out on a booking you want. Book it now, secure it. Throw some money down. If it gets canceled, you get that money back again. If it doesn't, then you're cruising and having a good time. So let's make sure you do that. Sharon, wrap it up, and I'm going to leave the folks with one a little good feeling video on the way out so they can get pumped up again for cruising. So Sharon, everybody out there, everyone in the chat, Leanne, Nautical Nurse Nancy, from me, the rest of Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, from Matthew, on behalf of Sharon and everybody, tell them what's up.
Happy cruising, guys, and safe travels, and we will see you next week.
That's right. Hopefully soon you'll be seeing a little bit of this, guys. Have a great night. We love you. Peace out.
Good night, everyone.